Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Alien Addict. This is the show where we discuss all things UFOs and aliens to the paranormal, and our pursuit into the mysteries or the unexplained. Welcome on in. Happy Friday, everyone. So yes, we're back with another live show. I must apologize for Tuesday and Wednesday. I was supposed to go live. I was so busy on Tuesday, and I said I'll go live on Wednesday to make up for it. And I've got to explain, I've been uploading 3 videos on Alien Addict this week. So yes, regular uploads, not the live streams, but regular videos. And I've been stressing so much. Do you know what? I'm going to be honest. I used to bash, like, I would say full-time YouTubers who used to do, or still do, YouTube for a living. And going live is different because you get to see the real me, the mistakes. You know, you don't have to edit the stuff out. You know, you see me in my pure form. But I make a load of mistakes when I make videos, and I edit it out and try and make things clear and coherent as much as I can and to the point. So when I uploaded the last video, no, it was the German flying saucers, which I'd say what YouTube hate. They cannot stand that subject. Didn't get a lot of views anyway, but it said when it was uploading it, banned in certain territories. I thought, what the bloody hell was that? And I realized it was that symbol there. All right. So I edited that bit out, I blurred it out, uploaded it again, and still the same thing. I was like, what the bloody hell? And there was another photograph with like a bunch of symbols with the swastikas, isn't it, when you look at it? And I got myself in such a tivvy. Even my missus was going, look, you need to calm down. I'm like, fucking YouTube, I just can't get things right, you know? And I literally had to like edit it about 5 times and upload it 5 times to realize that. It says, nope, still banned, still banned. Eventually I got there in the end, and I had such a headache. Massive migraine. I was so stressful. I've been mentally not a very great week mentally, to be honest with you. So I wasn't in a great frame of mind. And it doesn't make a good show, you know. I like to make things lighthearted, you know, have a good laugh, bit of education when it comes to ufology and stuff like that. So yeah, much apologies, but I'm going to make up for it today. All right. So we are celebrating, yes, 1 year of me becoming the host of Alien Addict. Is it a dream come true? I would say it's actually, come to think about it, it kind of rhymes a little bit, because you know me with how I treat ufology back in the past, how I used to buy books, magazines, you know, that's because I never had the internet. So what I have here, my inventory of books and magazines, is a learning curve, and I kind of feel like a nostalgic sort of thing. But I never thought I'd become a host of a YouTube channel, which I kind of did, but not Alien Addict. Just like, here's 12,000 subscribers on the channel. I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. And yes, a year has gone. and I'm here. Yeah. So yeah, it's a learning curve. It's been a learning curve, but I think I've got my foot in the ground. Oh my god! Oh my god! Once you Saxon, £10. Oh mate, thank you so much. Oh man, oh thank you for the donation, man. Oh, I got another one as well, Azuri boy. Oh my god, 15. Oh man, thank you so much, guys. Honestly, actually, that can help with my tooth being removed on on Monday. I am not looking forward to it. It's that one, the top one. So I don't know how I'm going to be on Tuesday's show, but I'm not looking forward to it. But guys, thank you so much, One Shoe Saxon. Hope you're doing, brother. Thank you so much for the donation, and thank you so much for the book. In fact, that's one of them. I'm going to be looking to one of the pages if I get to it today. But no, thank you so much. And as well, Azuri boy for the £5. Thank you so much. And yes, happy anniversary. Yes, we're fine here. I never thought I'd make it. No, I did. I'm just joking. But thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Let's get to chat. Once you John Strokes. How's it going, brother? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. And Rotary Matrix, how's it going, brother? And Shoe Pop Pop, nice to see you. Yeah, it's much appreciated. Thanks, guys. Honestly, it's really, really good. Science Evidence Fringe, nice to see you, man. Welcome on in. And Sadie, nice to see you, Sadie. Hope you're doing well. And we've got Nathan. How's it going, Nathan? Nice to see you. And Ray Clay 2. How's it going, man? Darkest Gooner, nice to see you. How's it going? And who's this? Moonhawk. Nice to see you, brother. Happy Friday. What are we do here? Azuri boy. Did I say? Yeah, because you just donated, didn't you? Fucking stupid idiot. Like, yeah, of course he did, Nick. He just said like 2 minutes ago. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. Thanks for the donation as well. And just Marcus Davis. How's it going? What's we've got here? I think that's everyone. Yeah, that's an interesting fact there, Rotary. You're saying that Stanley Kubrick died on March the 7th of 1999. The number of days of March of the 7th of 1999, exclusive to January the 1st, 2001, is exactly 666. Woo! 666, baby. This calculation counts March 7th as one day, so the individual lands precisely. That is, I tell you what I haven't watched, and I know Ollie said to me I need to watch it. What is it? Is it called Room 30? Well, it's something to do with the name is slipping. The Shining movie. That specific door where the boy was looking at, that specific room. And I think there was a documentary mentioning about like all the weird shit that was going on with Stanley Kubrick and whether or not he's part of the fake moon landing. I need to go watch it. And also, I've never watched this Space Odyssey. In fact, I'm going to write that down because me and the missus are like, what do you want to watch? I'm like, I'll tell you what, let's watch Space Odyssey 2001 because apparently it's ahead of its time and it predates Star Wars in terms of special effects. So, yeah, man. All right, awesome. So, yeah, that's an interesting quote, man. That's really, really cool. So, but thank you guys for the donations. Much appreciated. And Corbus Cat, how's it going, man? And Ben from Oz, 1975. How's it going? Right, today. Oh, it's Spirited Kenny. How's it going, man? And Mark Jeffrey. I remembered this time. Yes. How's it going? Nice to see you. I think that's everyone in chat. Fantastic. Right. Okay. So first things first, I had a really weird experience. Okay. Oh, yeah. What I've got planned for today, no deep dives, bunch of videos. I've got a few articles to go through. Nice, relaxed stream. We've got a bit of JC to finish off with and amongst other things, but it's going to be a nice relaxed episode. I want to chill with you guys today and celebrate the 1 year anniversary of me being the host of Alien Addict. And what am I drinking today? Protein shake, strawberry flavor. Fucking hell, Mrs. went to boot camp with me. I'll bring up Al a little bit later. He's my boot camp teacher. He fucking broke her. She came home like in the van crying. Like he was a bit of a cunt that day, like mentality day. Like I fucked up. Like he gives you clear instructions. If you fuck up, everyone screws up, you know, so you got to do, I don't know, 30 burpees or something like that. And I wrote some numbers on the board that I did. And he goes, did I fucking tell you to write that on the board? I'm like, no. It says, why are you doing it then, you dumb cunt? I'm like, whoa. And I was just like, and he knows how to get to me. And he did it last time, and I got pissed off and ended up hitting the boxing pad, and he had a massive go at me. Like he knows how to get into my into my head. He knows my trigger points, put it that way. And so he was a bit of a cunt that day, and yeah, he did a bit of a drilling basically, and he can be a bit of a, like I said, a bit of a cunt, to be honest with you. And Nikki my missus came home app sobbing. But in a way, it's to but with his boot camps is to find your weaknesses, which you can find like that, because he's been through it. And he puts you through quite a hard time, because boot camp is mentally and physically, and you have to listen to those instructions. If you fuck up, everyone fucks up, and he will let you know about it, So that's where you got to switch on. And he always says that you've got to switch on when you're in that panic mode. Like you think, fuck, I'm physically exhausted, I'm sweating, and I need to concentrate, I need to focus on what instructions and you've got to make it clear. And don't talk back. But anyway, she's all right. But yeah, it's a learning curve, man. Trust me, I went for it, the whole shebang. But it's good because you learn like stressful situations. Like I said, it's mentally and physically exhausting. It's so much like reps you got to do. That hour, you are fucked, like literally fucked. I'm rambling. Sorry, it's gonna be one of those episodes. Sorry, guys. Hey, Jumpy Adventures. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah. So I tell you what, a little bit of a awkward situation today, right? I'm gonna bring up the photograph. I've showed it before. All right, so it's one of those days where it's like the right place at the right time, and it's this. So this is a picture of me, obviously, when I was 16 at that time, I think. Yeah, 16. All right. So I was in school, and today, what happened? Right. So that's what I look like, right, back in 2005, I think, or 2006. So I went to the farm shop, got myself a bacon sandwich. I thought I'll just treat myself today. And I was chatting to the owner for about 20 minutes about the business and all that, amongst other stuff. And I said, right, I'll see you later, Jeff. I'll see you on Sunday for a carvery. And as I turn to go to the door to exit, this guy opens. So this guy walks through the door, and he clocks eye on me, and I'm going, and it's like that sort of slow motion, like you're looking like. I said, I know you from somewhere, and I thought it was a client, and he looks at me and goes, yeah, I think I taught you back at school. And then it clicks, and I'm like, it's Mr. Smith, bastard. So back in the day, he knew me like basically this. He knew me like this, and he saw me today. God knows how many years later, like 20, about 20 years later. And he knew me as a bit of a cunt, and I knew him as a bit of a cunt. Going to be honest with you, we didn't like each other at all. So it was that very awkward situation. Like, oh, how's it going? Like, shake hands and all that. And I didn't make conversation. I said, nice to see you. How's it going? And I got the fuck out of there. I was like, that was so weird. Because yeah. It was I think he was like the head teacher or something like that. Yeah, Mr. Smith. He would always have the small, like, it was like the Motorola phone in the little wallet on the side. He pretentious prick he was, honestly. Oh, you're Smith, are you? Oh, mate. But he was Mr. Smith. I don't know what his first name was, but it was one of those moments like, I know you from somewhere, don't I? And it's like 20 years later, he still remembered me. Like, it was just that staring moment. What a tosser. He was not a nice person. But again, I have to admit, I was a bit of a dick back when I looked like that. Look, we're all a bit tossers when we're like teenagers. So yeah, I tell you what, I'm actually growing my hair out, Sadie, to about here, just to see what it's like. It's actually doing my bloody head in now, because when I'm doing boxing, it goes right in my eyes. But yeah, I'm sort of going back to the past and looking like, yeah, that. I don't know what I was thinking. Actually, if you look very closely, I've got like a Motorhead t-shirt underneath. Yeah. But that was the school photograph. In fact, do you want to see the actual photograph itself? Here it is. He's my mate. Actually, he's the only friend I still see today. God bless Simon. Here he is. He's my best mate, Simon. 30 years. Yeah, over 30 years now we've been best mates. But yeah, here we are together. And look how untidy I was. Look at that. I couldn't even do my bloody shirt up properly. I tell you what, I fucking hated secondary school. And I remember the last day, I was like, yes, out, never seen. Yeah, Smith was an asshole. Yes. And I saw him again today. First time. I took the words right out of my mouth then. Although I did call him a cunt. So he's probably saying the same thing about me. So who cares, Righty tight. So, yeah, big news this week, guys. Very, very big news. So again, it's gonna be all over the place. All over the place. Oh yeah, Ray Clay. I was a bit of a rebel. I have to admit. Where is there it is. Okay. So the Aurora. Oh my god, Aurora is big. And do you know what really absolutely ticks me off with UK weather? Is that it's this. Hang on, let's go back. This is basically the whole scenario with England. It's always grey skies. And I keep on seeing these fantastic photographs of the Aurora. Amazing, even in England as well, in certain areas. This is why I messaged Sophia to say if she's seen anything. She took some amazing photographs, and I'm so bloody jealous. It was like this. Tuesday, I remember coming back from Tabata, and I was in such a piss. The missus was going like, could you just calm down? I'm like, fucking British weather. I'm like, it was the highest spike it's been in like 23 years. And it was like this, cloudy, could not see shit. But. So hold on, let's go back. So this is what I managed to catch. The best that I can do. And the bloody time lapse didn't work either. That was really annoying. So I just a little bit of a blur. Okay. So a bit of a redness there. And this is the best shot I've got. Okay. It's once in a lifetime opportunity. And I took that around about 1 o'clock in the morning. Mrs. was pissed. She was like, are you going to go to bed yet? I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to miss it. It was like a break in the cloud. So, yeah, that's the best thing that I could do. But I noticed something, and you probably recognized I've actually uploaded a short on this. So there was this light in the sky, and it just sat there. You couldn't really see it through the... you could see it with the naked eye, but this is with the night vision camera on my phone here. So it lights up the whole sky. Yeah, it was cloudy. Like, cloudy was an understatement. It was like this bloody grey depression that saturated the whole skyline. Oh, Sadie, I was pissed. I was like the only opportunity I had. Like the couple of days before that, it was like clear blue sky, and I had my time-lapse camera in the right direction. And it's just one of those bloody days. But it's typical English weather, isn't it? But anyway, this is what I managed to catch in the sky. This light, and I was like, "Is that Frey Atlas? Does this make an appearance over my area?" And no, I'm just joking. But yeah, it was just this really strange anomaly. I got another one here. That's beautiful. Look at that. So yes, as I went through the video so with the time lapse that I did, I'm going to show you what I actually what I did with the whole process with filming the skies. Is that I changed the setting a little bit so it actually brightens the sky up, but you can see this whilst the aurora is happening, and because it took about 3,000 photographs, and as I went down the photographs quite quickly, it actually descended, or actually, sorry, I should say, disappeared in the same position whilst the aurora went away. So yes, I can absolutely confirm this is something to do with the aurora, but it was really impressive though, isn't it? Yeah, that's like the closest look I can get to it, but it was definitely to do with the aurora. There it is. Yeah, it just like sat there. It was so odd. And I was like, what the bloody... But it's almost given like a bit of a... I don't know. Look, people were saying it was something to do with HARP. I don't know. Sorry, I don't want you to hear me slurping. There's one YouTuber that does it, and I just want to throw my phone and my headphones against the wall. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I thought it was like a comet or something like that. It was just in one place, but it's got like a shine to it. It's like a little face, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, so yeah, smash the likes, guys. It'll be much appreciated. And hit that subscribe button as well for further updates. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? I'm going to Google it, but it's a bit odd. But they say that HARP was... Look, come on, guys. Look, this is the map. How does HARP do that? Even though if you had it worldwide, do you know what I mean? It just makes no sense. That's bloody huge. It's absolutely ginormous. Do you know what I mean, mate? And even it was even being tracked as well, because we knew that blast was happening through the... Obviously, the solar flare that came through, eventually hitting Earth. So there's a timeline, and we were tracking it. So we knew what was going to happen anyway. They said, oh, keep your eyes to the skies in a couple of days' time because the aurora is going to happen. And next to know, it's happening right here. And it's just like, it's to do with HARP. Like, you got no evidence of that. Like, shut up. Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, It just looked like a face, didn't it? The eyes and the mouth. Past pareidolia for you. Hey, green tea. Green tea, does that look like a face? Eyes and the mouth. How's it going? Nice to see you. Oh, man. But yeah, oh, green tea. Did you see the aurora? This is the best photograph I've taken of it. There we go. Fucking shite. Yeah, I was well pissed that day. Couldn't see anything. But nevertheless, but it's going to happen at some point again, isn't it? But this is what I mean. You've got to keep your eyes to the bloody skies, isn't it? Yeah, that's my cat. You know, I had a go at my cat last week. Well, don't worry. I know it sounds a bit harsh. I know sometimes my vocabulary or tone's a bit harsh. But no, we're very much in love. Look, does your cat do this? Any of your cats? He like wraps his legs around your arm. And do you want to see a really funny photograph? There's some cute ones. Look, and that's beautiful. So this is my cat Lucifer. All right. So it's the my missus said, "What should we call our cat?" I'm like, Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I'm like, no. And she was looking through, because my missus is goth. She looked through this like goth magazine of clothing, and there was like this Lucifer, and because it's got the word "purr" in it, because it was cat related, goth cat related. Yeah, so I don't know how to spell it. S-U-C. I don't know if there's a Y in it. There's two R's. I don't know. I'll ask my missus. Yeah, Lucifer, and it's obviously short for Lucifer, the Greek god. Well, actually represents Venus, isn't it? You look at it. Yes, the light bearer, as one would say. Actually, I need to go into that, the sort of esoteric realm of that. It's pretty interesting. But yes, Lucifer the cat. And do you know what he did? Look. What the fuck is he doing? All right, so keep that in mind, and then I'll take a photo of that. Oh, it's so that is. I tell you what, if I set up an OnlyFans account for cats, that would be perfect. Fucking legs in the air. Oh dear. Oh, I thought it was quite funny. Yeah. All right. So anyway, forget all about the cats. We're going to move on to topics for today. I do have articles, a few things. Like I said, not massive deep dives. A few articles, photographs we're going to go through. We've got a bit of the Virginia case to catch up on. Oh, it's going to be all over the place, okay? So I did a video on this that only got like 45 views. I fucking busted my ass off on that video. It's called The Shocking Truth, Ronald Reagan's Obsession with an Alien Invasion. Yeah, really interesting. A really interesting article in regards of Ronald Reagan's obsession with extraterrestrials, and especially sci-fi back in the day. So you could go check that out. But today, just going to quickly focus on this magazine here, Official UFO. And it costs 50p, mate. And this is from December of 1976. All right, and you can see the top one there. So we're going back. Oh, that would be 17, 18, 19, 40, 50 years. Was that right? Or thereof? I don't know. Something like that. But some, yeah. Yeah, because we're 2026. I don't know math. But anyway. So we're going to quickly go through. Oh my God, hold on. Jesus Christ. So yeah, go through a couple of articles on. Well, it's just one article with some photographs. So I want to show you. All right. So we're going back into the past, baby. Oh yes. So I mean, this is Alien Addict. I mean, what I've been doing for the past like couple of months, isn't it? Showing you magazines, a few paragraphs of through books and stuff like that. Hey, Papa Zars, good man. Nice to see you. Happy Friday. What am I doing? What should I start off first? Yeah, I think I'm just stick with that for the time being. Yeah, okay, right. Stick with this magazine. So, yes, official magazine from December of 1976. And what do we have here? UFOs from the fourth dimension. Exclusive 5 sightings covered by the government. Sorry, 5 sightings censored by the government. I lived on. Oh, here's the good one. I lived on a UFO and how it changed me. Oh, that's quite interesting. Music to hear from a UFO, and amongst other things, there. What's that? Probe of specimen gathering spacecraft. Did I say that right? Yeah, I think I did. Thing is, with when I do these videos, I can edit out and make myself sound professional. But the truth is, you should hear me swear on these videos. Oh my God. It's terrible. When you look back through these magazines, let's put it a bit bigger so you can see. But I hope you're doing well, Bob. Nice to see you, brother. Nice to see you. I'm just going to have a quick sip of my tea right here. 2 seconds. Absolutely, John P. Adventures. Yeah, we'll have a cup of tea. I went all over my lips there. Jesus Christ. Oh dear. Right, okay. So I love these magazines. I truly do. It's one of my favorite things, my favorite pastimes. If I've got a bit of half an hour to kill, I'll bust out one of these magazines and we'll just look through like any articles I can do a video on, anything I can bring up. So what I've got here. I tell you what, no, I've got. Yeah, there we go. I've got photographs of it. So I'm going to upload these as videos. All right. I'm not going to go into these today. There's one I'm going to bring up because it's got some really interesting photographs. A UFO that actually has a smoke trail, a contrail come out of it. And a lot of people have glossed over this photograph, but don't worry, we're going to get into it. Really fascinating one. So this is where you get your news and information, all to do with ufology back in 1976. Yeah, I always read through these articles here just to see what they're actually saying back in the day. NASA's porn. Oh, I thought I had pornographic then. I was like, I thought it said NASA's pornographic technology division. No, it's photographic. Oh, this would be a terrible one if I got to read. Don't worry, it's not a lot of reading I got to do today. You know. Oh, so it says here. There's one video I'm going to be doing. I find quite interesting when I look through these magazines. Is that the fact that there's a lot of I've got to say this word right. Telepathic communications with aliens. Yes. And telecosmic powers and stuff like that is very interesting concept because it kind of reminds me of C5 and pretty much what Jake Barber has been doing with his psionics and stuff like that. And as I'm reading through these articles, I started to notice like, oh, actually, sounds very familiar. But like I said, when we look through these magazines, specifically these old magazines, vintage magazines, is that the fact that ufology just repeats itself over again. But not saying it's a bad thing, because we can just learn from this information. But it just, it's got to continue a cycle. There we go. That's it. It's on there, Nick. It's right there. So a telecosmic alchemy. My readings get better slightly. How's it going? Nice to see you. I'm just going to go Ed. Nice to see you, Ed. Hope you're doing well, man. What's up? What do we have a party? Well, I'll say pour yourself an adult beverage or joint, whatever you want to do. And we're celebrating 1 year of me being the host on Alien Addict, brother. But yeah. Well, welcome on then. And I hope you enjoy the show. So yeah, what we're basically doing here, just going back into the past from this 1976 issue of UFO magazine. So yeah, I think this is quite interesting in regards of what they were trying to channel aliens back in the day, even communicate with them, especially on the meditation realm. And I think in here, I'm not going to go into this one. I'm going to do a video on it because we've got another one as well to do with meditation. Transcendental. I screwed that word up. But yeah, it's basically communicating with aliens through meditation. Again, CE5. We've got Jake Barber's psionics. So again, it's harkening back to the past, that the fact this has got brought up before. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on it. So stay tuned. And that one as well. Look at this. UFOs seen in Great Britain. And it's going through these old photographs and all that. But anyway. Oh, and there's another one as well. Video on. And cattle mutilation. I think I'll be right with this one. It's black and white. But this is what I want to concentrate on today. Just briefly, it's just one article, just one here. And it's not a lot of reading for me to do. And these two photographs, I think they're really, really good ones. Really, really good from the ones back in the day. And I think these were from the 70s, I believe. And I managed to track them down in some books. Yeah, Jake Bollocks. Until I see the bloody thing land, I'm talking about whatever he's trying to get communication from, down onto the ground, take a photograph of it, even video footage of it, mate. Do you know what I mean? You know, I'm going to be showing videos of Jake Barber's, well, what they call tic tacs, jellyfish, severe like objects. You know, it becomes a bit like pareidolia. It doesn't really look that genuine. It's very, I mean, in terms of technology that we're using, it was not that great. Blurry photographs, video footage. I mean, we could do better than that. I've seen some amazing stuff that
amateurs like me can buy, you know. And it's not like he hasn't got any money. If we can set up a whole business, the psionics business, you know, that sort of. Again, I'm not denying it. Hey, how's it going? Mr. Underbelly, how's it going, man? Please, everyone, give Hidden Underbelly a shout out. He was supposed to do a show on Wednesday, but I'm not going to talk about you. It's back problems and stuff like that. But yeah, shout out my brother from another mother. We have a good laugh on the show, but I hope you're recovering well, man. And thanks for the kind happy anniversary. Yeah, I can't believe we're here, man. Can't believe we're here. I think was I doing Alien Addict? No, we were doing your show before I started doing Alien Addict. Yeah, so yeah, we've had a 1 year anniversary show together. Yeah, I think I can't remember. Can't remember what I did yesterday, mate. You know what I mean? But yeah, much love, brother. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, give us a shout, man. Give us a shout. What am I doing? Yeah. Oh yes, back to this article. Yes. So, geez, fucking hell, Nick. Jesus Christ. These two photographs. This is from Hawaii. Look at that. And this is a flying saucer disc-shaped craft in the sky. And here's a zoomed version of it. And we have this one here. The flying saucer that gives off a smoke trail. Yes. We're going to get into these photographs today. So as I bring this up, I'm going to attempt to read this really badly. You ready, Iden? Iden, do you want to read this one, mate? Right, it's just a bit of a background of this article. Photographs, I should say. There is this Japanese name here. So Tasu Tonupu. I'm going to say that in Japanese. Tasu Tonupu, whatever it's called. So here it is. In this last issue, Major von Kavinsky analyzed a striking UFO photograph taken by Japanese freelance photographer Tisky Minisky, whatever it's called. Racist Nick. Here he presents an analysis of a similar object sighted. So in this article right here, it's saying that these two sightings that were photographed in two separate areas. So this was taken in Hawaii, and I think this was one taken in, but we'll get to the article. Is that Belgium? Okay, whatever. Okay, so yeah, let's look at these photographs. We have some. Make sure it's on the screen perfect for you. There we go. Okay. Definitely disc-shaped objects here. Very, very common for the time of 1970s. Yeah, this was taken on April the 25th of 1974. Hey, Dan Peters, nice to see you, brother. How's it going? Welsh bird, where? Oh, man. I hope you're doing well, man. And yeah, welcome to the show. Nice to see you. Excuse me. So yeah, these aircraft right here look definitely disc-shaped, or saucer-shaped, as one would say back in the day. Yeah, that's it. Von Kinsky, director of, what is that? ICUFON. That's not the National Committee. Oh my God. No, that's NICAP. Hold on. Yeah, NICAP was the National Investigation Committee on Aerial Phenomena. What's that one then? Sorry guys, ICUFON. What was that? Oh my God, that's a bit of a mouthful. No way, that's so bloody pretentious. Here we go. So I've never heard this one before. ICUFON stands for Intercontinental UFO Galactic Spacecraft Research and Analyst Network. Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh, that's so pretentious. Oh my God, Intercontinental UFO Galactic Spacecraft Research and Analyst Network. Bloody hell. Von Kinsky, mate. Yeah, Von Kinsky, is that right? Yeah. Bloody pretentious, hilarious. But anyway, I don't think they're still around today. Oh no, they demolished in. Oh no, they're still going. Oh, that's interesting. I'll look into that soon. Anyway, right. Okay, back to these photographs here and to the article itself. So let's have a little look. Hey, Eversaw, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Yeah, how's it going? Nice to see you. I'll just go through chat quickly. Got my coffee. Oh, sweet, mate. Yeah, grab a brew. A brew and a cup of tea and a cigarette. Oh yeah, by the way, I know some people I know some people don't like the FAG word, and I understand people get a bit, I hear that word a lot, the FAG word, but I always say it as a cigarette, okay? But I'm gonna stop saying that word, okay? Because some people can get offended, but I hear that constantly through contractors and stuff like that. So yeah, pour yourself a cup of tea and a cigarette. Yes, a cigarette, not the FAG word. Oh, yeah. It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. Yes, it does. Only very loosely. Like I said, Dan, I've never even heard of them. I might have done back in the past, but you would have thought, like, especially like NICAP. Obviously, we've got MUFON, the Mutual UFO Network, amongst other disinformations. In one of my videos that I uploaded, right? I said the word disinformation campaign or clever disinformation campaign, and I put the picture of Richard Doty on there. Honestly, who the hell is still promoting Richard Doty when he was caught out and even he admitted he was used for a disinformation campaign to put towards the UFO community? I mean, he's like Lou Elizondo. It's like back in the day, and people still promote him. It's like, what are you doing? Like, seriously, what else going on with people? This is it. You've got to learn through these people's mistakes, guys. We've got to learn through Greer. We've got to learn through Heine Massam. We've got to learn through George Knapp, Jeremy Corbell, and all the people in that UFO fan club. We have to learn through their mistakes, because if they slip up once, they're going to slip up again. It's a very, very common theme to, especially in these days, like to hit the trends and all that. My thoughts on current day ufology, which I do talk about, but at the same time, it's like, there's one quote I absolutely love, and I think his name is, he was on Joe Rogan. He's got a show on YouTube called Kurt Mongol or something like that. It's something called Derp with Kurt. He's got one of his live streams he does. And he said on Joe Rogan that, to do with current day ufology, and this sums it up perfectly, I'm sick and tired of this J.J. Abrams mystery style bullshit that comes with ufology. And it's like that. Yeah, mystery box bullshit or something like that. I'll bring up the quote. I've got it somewhere. Hey, how's it going, Sophia? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. But yeah, if I remember the quote rightly, he says, I'm sick and tired of this J.J. Abrams style mystery box shit. That's the quote. And that's what it is with ufology at the moment. It's just, I'm not going to go into it. Let's go back to this article. But Sophia, I hope you're doing well. I would love to see your photographs. Upload them. We just talked about the Aurora and my crappy little photographs I took of him. It wasn't that great. But yeah, I'd be doing well. I really do. I'd love to see those photographs. And yeah, keep your eyes to the skies, because, excuse me. Oh God, frog in my throat then. Yeah, because I think it's still going on, the Aurora. I think it's a bit hit and miss at the moment, but we had a massive blast, didn't we, on Tuesday? And it was fucking covered as well. But the photographs that I did see that you sent me, absolutely, picture perfect, beautiful. Very jealous, very jealous. Hey, Scottish Alan, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. And happy 420 to everyone. Yes, I'll come join you in a minute. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Sweet Sophia. So let's go back to this article right here. Let's bring it up for you guys can see, a bit bigger. On April the 25th of 1974, Japanese freelance photographer was taking photos, pictures of a hula festival. That's in Honolulu. Is that fuck it, whatever. He saw nothing unusual until his film was developed, when he discovered an unusual. Oh my God, Nick. This is what happens when you 420 before the show. You screw your words up. When he discovered an unidentified flying object in the middle of a single frame. Let's go to here. A similar type of spacecraft was photographed on June the 5th of 1955 at 7:30 p.m. by Mr. F. Gilbert Maidlensman over Belgium. Okay, it's over Belgium. All right, so this is in Germany. So we had Hawaii and Belgium. The series of 3 photographs was all authenticated authentic. Oh my God. See what I mean when I read these scripts? I always screw up. I won't use like Google Translate to help me out. For public use by the Defense Minister of Belgium, after through photo-technical analysis of the 35mm black and white negative, as well as the medical examination of the photographer. Meteorological and astrological experts established that the craft in, so that's that Japanese guy, photos was about 1,500 meters in altitude and approximately 10 meters in diameter. The disc-shaped object has a dome-like bulge map on top of the hauling along vapor trail. This condensation trail could be caused by a sudden compression of the matter spurting out of the craft propulsion system. The matter is compressed, then expansively cooled in the surrounding air, forming water vapor and sometimes ice crystals. Unfortunately, either the Japanese guy were able to photograph the bottom part of the craft, so we need further verification by blah, 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 photo from December the 24th of 1974 at 12:50 p.m. over Denmark. Those words I'm not going to say. Note the 5 irregularly. Fucking idiot, retard. Don't judge my reading. Circular, happy anniversary, Nick. Circular burnt out holes on into the bottom of the craft. They are undoubtedly the exhaust in which deadly cosmic organ. Bloody hell. I make myself look like a right tit then, don't I? I tell you what, I'm not as bad when I read my scripts. I write my scripts out as well. I think I do a pretty good job of it. The thing is, when I got people watching, it makes me feel a bit uneasy. Do you know what I mean, mate? Oh, yeah, we were just talking about like food and cake. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I had steak for lunch, and it was a banging one from the actual farm. I didn't take a photograph of it because that's a bit of a boomer thing to do, isn't it? Right. So here we have a conclusion, me old cock and balls. We have one photograph here from Hawaii, and we have this one here from Belgium. And I was thinking, oh, what have I got? Anything like this in my publications right here, any of my books? And if indeed I bloody do, mate, check this. Oh, here's some photographs of it. Is this, I find it really interesting that the fact that you have this craft here and it has this condensation trail. Could it possibly be one of our technology? Hence, we get to like contrails in a bit. We get to that in a minute. That's quite interesting. Oh, right. Okay. Hold on. Where am I going here? Oh, I got my bloody photographs wrong. Never mind. So this book here, which is in my archive, is called Man-Made UFOs from 1944 to 1994, 50 Years of Suppression. This is by Renato Vesco and David Hatcher. And in here, you can see the actual photograph itself. It's 3 photographs. It's the best one I can actually find so far. I should have went on the internet, really. But obviously, these are the negatives for it. And let's just zoom into this. So we have your stationary dome-shaped craft. Childress. Is that right? That's it. Childress. Mate, that's it. I am not reading anymore, brother. We'll just look at pictures and videos today. Honestly, it's the Stardog, brother. Every time I have Stardog, it screws my reading up furiously. This is why I get my videos done during the day so I can actually read properly. This is my relaxed fit show, man. I just like to chill out and have a smoke. And by this time, I'm chilled, man. But by all means, mate, if you want to give me another £20, I'll stop reading. No, I will. Trust me. I'll be no more reading, and trust me. Even though I might have to read this bit here. But anyway, let's see. We've got a dome-shaped craft, and this is what I find really interesting right here. This contrail right here. And it's actually, the guy took a photograph of it actually moving. And here it is here. I'll tell you what, if I put that through like a reverse image search, it might come up. Could be a prototype, yeah. In fact, we get into the TR3B because there was a video that was uploaded the other day that shows like this very similar craft. But again, the TR3B is anti-gravity. So the one I'm about to show you a little bit later is, well, I think it's more or less a jet propulsion system because there's a control coming out of it. But here it is here. Oh, once you Saxon, if you want to truck that 20 quid, mate, give you 2 seconds. That's right. So these photographs. Fuck it, I'm not reading. So I'm just going to read it in my head. So we've got 3 photographs here in sequence, top and bottom. So this is a Belgian postman. He said that the vapor trails, 2 photographs were produced by the object. Just fucking read it for yourselves, guys. Okay, so this object couldn't form lower than 5,000 feet. Yes, that's very, very true, because I know for the fact through aircrafts, especially when that produces a trail behind it, whether or not it's a condensation trail or the other thing that I can't mention, it's round about 25,000 feet. And I know that for a fact, above 25,000 feet. So yeah, again, 5,000 feet, way too low, way too low. So it's saying here, the postman said that the object was much lower than that, thus bearing out his story that it created its own vapor trail. A professional astronomer said that the negatives were not faked. Yes, I read that bit right. Damn right. How's it going, Planetary Protector? Nice to see you. Happy Friday. I love your thumbnail. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. I was trying to make something like that for my thumbnail, and I couldn't really find anything. That was great. Cheers, Grok. But I hope you're doing well, man. Nice to see you. Hey, how's it going, man? Hangs. Is that Hangs tight? Yeah, I'll just call you Hang. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Friday to both of you. So yeah, there we go here. So it's saying that this object itself, that was from Belgium, by the way. Belgium, not the Japanese one, which actually looked quite low. We'll get to that in a second. And here it is here. So yes, the altitude was what it's saying here. Can be lower than 5,000 feet. Yeah, they're off. But it's still a pretty good photograph of it, isn't it? All right. That's the McVinnieville, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. McVinnieville photographs from 1950s. Very, very classic flying saucer craft. So yeah, that is an excerpt from this book right here, which you can find on eBay. It's pretty cheap. Hey, how's it going, YY Falls? Nice to see you. YY Falls, I should say. So there we go. Here, I'll tell you what. And this book is quite lengthy, actually. Where is it? Where's this bloody book? Oh, I can't bother getting out. It's too far. So yeah, this is a really good lengthy book on fantastic photographs of UFOs back in the past. Look, check this out here. You've got one that's actually on the ground. Look at that. Like floating. Is this the same? It looks like it's the same, isn't it? Okay, these 4 photos are from the US Air Force Blue Book files that show a French flying saucer device that is alleged to be one of the craft used by Marconi and built at a secret city in South America. The photos clearly show a man-made disc-gold craft hovering, tilting, and landing. Though the once you sax in that 20 quid, brother, I'm waiting for it. Yeah, I'm going to read another night. This is it. We'll just look at pictures today. Yeah, sod it. But I just want to get just a bit of a background on this. I'll read in my head quickly. So yeah, this is from the Blue Book files. And this was taken in 1953. What's that? NTIC, the National Air Technical Intelligence Center. Okay. Yeah, I just found this quite interesting. Look at these photographs here. Especially that one. Hold on. Get that off there. Look. Pretty bloody good shot, isn't it? Especially that one there. Looks like bloody Jake Barber's egg, isn't it? What's that there? I can't really see anything there. But yeah, that one, I find that quite interesting. Look at that. Huh. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Wanted to do a video on this at some point. This photograph gets shunned about quite a bit. And I think it's like worth mentioning that the fact that the Americans, the French, especially the Americans. Well, we know they were developing disc-shaped aircraft from back in the day, especially the V7. Oh, once you Saxon, mate. Oh no, did I dox you into fucking giving me money? Oh, mate, I'm so sorry. Oh no. Oh, once you Saxon, sorry, mate. You didn't have to do that. I could refund the money if you wanted to. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, mate. Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I thank you and I apologize for doxing you to make giving you 20 quid. I'll make it up to you, man. I don't know. I'll give you like 50 burpees or something like that. I'll do it, of course, but oh, mate. Thank you so much, Bunchu Saxon. I'll make it up to you somehow. I'll tell you what, Bunchu Saxon, because you're giving that kind donation, I will give you an Alien Addict t-shirt. How about that? You send me your books for free, and I'm going to send you an Alien Addict t-shirt for free. I'll because of that kind donation. Yeah, I'll do that for you, brother. I'll get an Alien Addict t-shirt ready for you, and I'll get it through the post. But no more reading. That's it. Stamp of approval by One True Saxon with his £20 donation. Thank you so much. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, take the money. It's like, here's the money and shut up. But yeah, in regards of this is something I will talk about later on in life with a video. I find it quite interesting. This is a jet-powered vertical takeoff and landing disc-shaped aircraft. Again, if you go back to the videos I've done on German flying saucers, you can see that the fact that this was being developed by the Germans. I believe that anyway. And obviously 50s, 60s, this came into fruition as well. So yeah, thank you so much, mate. Oh, mate, I'll t-shirt on the way to you and a tinfoil hat for you as well, mate. Yeah, this is an article I'm going to bring up as well. So this guy saying that this device came from a German flying saucer. There it is. So Bill, no more reading. So this is a guidance system device from a German World War II flying saucer. That's it. There we go. I don't know. We'll get to it at some point when I'm not too relaxed. Not too relaxed, mate. Oh, here's another one. Remember that Hawaii photograph? Fucking got to. I tell you what. Where's Jenny? I need Jenny here. This is a book I've got from my collection from a very controversial figure. You know, what's his name? There it is, Rendell Stevens. You can see at the bottom there. Let's put this a bit bigger so you can see. Thank you again, One True Saxon, brother. Thank you. Rendell Stevens, yes, a very controversial figure. I'm still buying his books, but you know my thoughts on them. Hey, Moody, you just caught just in time. You just heard me read really badly, and One True Saxon, I kind of doxed him to give me £20 to shut up and not read. But welcome on then, Moody. Nice to see you. Oh, don't worry, we got JC coming up. We're going to have a bit of JC coming into the shoot through our airwaves in your faces soon. So yeah. Anyway, nice to see you, Moody. And happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm just going through chat here. Oh, mate, it's bad. The thing is, when you go live, it's hard to describe. It's like this. I can't see you, but I see the numbers, obviously in the top corner of the screen on StreamYard. But it's like this overwhelming pressure, and I'm so self-conscious that I read badly and I screw my words up badly. And normally I don't do it when I speak to people. It's just when I do on fucking live streams. It's that excess pressure. Sophia, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Especially when you had a couple of puffs in you. He's like, I think I'm gonna fuck up on this one. And that's when you dox people to give you money. But again, UFO Photographs, Volume 1 by Rendell Stevens and August Roberts. Fairly cheapish, you can see if you go on eBay. But again, it's you're going to spend over £100 on it. Again, not exactly cheap. Here it is, the photograph that was taken in Hawaii, and it's a very grainy photograph. Even though I've taken it from the book itself. Yeah, here we go. This was taken on the 25th of April, 1974. Fantastic. And if you would like to pause in the near future, go ahead and have a little read on that one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. There we go. Yeah, so that was taken on 25th of April, 1974. So I would say yes. If we go back to those two photographs again, they do kind of look quite similar, don't they? There we go. That's the ones we're talking about. Especially the light reflection right there. But yeah, to have that. Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it? Actually, did we have the full photograph? Hold on. Yeah, there it is. That's a bloody big contrail. Look at that. Yeah, interesting. Maybe it's an experimental aircraft that they had in 1974. In Belgium, probably. Yeah, it definitely is. Obviously, taken in Belgium, Postman. Yeah. Who knows, man? But yeah, very interesting photograph right here. That the fact that we have a flying saucer giving off a persistent trail. Oh, crazy. Yeah, that was taken from that book there. Okay, we'll sort out. That's all the ghost stuff for later on. All right. Okay. Right, videos. Oh, I tell you what. Check this out, Sophia. If you're there, this is what I mean. Why I wanted to have clear blue sky for my time-lapse video. So what I managed to do is I tweaked the settings on my time-lapse camera on my Insta360, and it actually created this. Hold on, let's make it a bit bigger. Yeah, check this out. Look at that. Just imagine the clouds not there, so you can actually see the stars moving. Like, it's beautiful, isn't it? And then it when was that? No, that's when the aurora was happening. It's still pretty good though, isn't it? It's really fast, and I'm going to try and slow it down. But yeah, just imagine that. It's beautiful, isn't it? So yeah, that's called the star trail on my time-lapse camera. And you can see so many stars. But yeah, it's just been shit weather, isn't it? Like, it's never ending. Bloody raining. It's like this like white grey depression that was capsulate the bloody English landscape. It's terrible. Oh right, notes. Where am I starting off? What should I do? What should I do? I tell you what, fuck it. As Moody's here, and we're more or less an hour in, should we put some JC? Should we just have a laugh? Should we just have fuck it? Let's just have a laugh. I want to laugh. I want a 420. It's been a year on Alien Addict, and I would like to. Oh yeah, and the time traveler one as well. I want to start doing that. The Art Bell's time traveler. I started listening to it today, and I know Moody brought this up as well. Okay, right. Let's do this. Let's bring up some JC. We'll have a bit of a laugh. So we're going here. 40. Let's bring that up to that. To that. Click on that, and that should come up. There we go. Whee! It's saying here 419.50. 419. You know, we do it to there. Hold on. And we do it like that. Hold on. Okay, we do this. So the people that are not been paying attention to Alien Addict's live stream, JC has been calling Art Bell Show Coast to Coast AM since 2006 to 2009, and it's quite funny. If you are a female, don't get offended to anything JC has to say. He bashes everyone, gays, everyone. Okay, so don't take what he says seriously. But there are some pretty funny comebacks on this one. So sit back and relax and just have a little laugh. Go on.
Topic line and the conflict between Les, the so-called Antichrist, and the so-called JC. Reaching out to.
I stand insulted.
Yeah, you're always insultated.
Yes, Mr.
Your entire life is an insultation.
Well, you had that man on earlier that was claiming to be one of my disciples, was not one of my disciples. He was a liar, a Canadian operative, and he was just trying to discredit me. Let me tell you that all of my disciples are well and accounted for, except for Edna, who has been taken away from me by pornography. And people were talking to plants. That sounds to me
Actually,
like
I thought it was a motorcycle that took her away.
That's right. That's right. I'm dirty.
Okay, so Edna Pickle is still on the run. She took JC's money and she's left with a biker gang. God knows she'll probably get railed like you wouldn't believe. But yeah, she's still missing.
Filthy, flea-bitten biker. Mongrel, no good. That was part of your. It was all part of your.
Hey, JC, she's got a website,
It's not really her. That would not be her. I wouldn't believe that she would go on the filthy internet and try to solicit more people to have relations with.
I just don't believe it, JC, because it sounds just like her. I got all kinds of emails from Edna years ago, and it sounds just like Edna.
Not her. I'm telling you right now, it is not Edna.
Well, if Edna would get on a motorcycle and go biking away with somebody, why wouldn't she put up a website and brag about it?
I refuse to believe such insultation, and I am insulted that they would even insinuate such things as she's on the internet soliciting herself to other people. Now, listen, you got people on here talking to plants and all kinds of things like that. I'm going to tell you what about the person.
Wait a minute. What's the matter with talking to a plant?
Because, well, first they're going to talk to it. They're probably smoking it. It's called reefer madness. A bunch of druggies is what you've got on here. And I'm going to tell you another thing, too. I've got my eye on your friend Tess Gretson and her new satanic book.
Tess Gerritsen.
Yes, Tess Gerritsen. She is a demonetizer.
She is.
Yes,
she's one hell of an author, I'll tell you.
She's the female version of Art Bell, and I'm warning you, don't you have her back on there, because that just drives my blood pressure through the roof. And another thing,
I would love to have her back on. She actually took the trouble to take her latest book, autograph it for me, and send it all the way to the Philippines.
I'm sure she did. I'm sure she did. You know why? You ought to just burn that thing.
Really?
Yes, Mr. Bell. And if I do not feel so well tonight because I was attacked by a cat.
Really?
And yes, I walked out of my house and the
proving once
jumped
again
on my
that felines have great taste.
Well, this is the cat I've been chasing for weeks and weeks and weeks, and he just attacked me and scratched the heck out of my back of my neck. It's all bleeding, and this is the cat I've been after for months. And I tell you what, I went down to my basement, I got my Tommy gun, and I'm spraying the bushes for it every time I hear a noise.
You're cutting.
Okay, skip it because he gives a bit. He mentions black people in a second, so I'm going to skip on that one. It's like some stuff is like, oh, a bit spicy, JC, a bit spicy. Yeah, mate, I am. Yeah, Dan, apparently, yeah, there's a few speculations on who might be JC. I don't know if he's still calling in. I'm not too sure, but oh, man, I've got some corkers on there, but I'm just going to particularly skip on that one because I know exactly what. I just got a note saying skip after this timeline, so I'm going to skip on that one. I actually went on Grok the other day trying to find out who JC is, and no one knows who it is. If it's a real person, you must be taking a piss. There we go. Right. Here we go.
But I'm glad we've got another hour of open lines with you and not him. We'll be back. Wildcard line, you're...
How dare you deny me the ability to debate that disgustator Diamond? Mr. Bell called in twice, and that hussy did not allow me to get through on your orders, no doubt. Or
No, I've never ordered anybody to keep you away.
She kept me away.
Oh, no, wait. There was a time. We were in the middle of, that's right. I remember. No, there was a guest on.
Yes.
And I was aware that you were on the line waiting, and I had an option to either answer the phone or not, JC, and I chose not to.
Not to, because I was going to shout down that disgustator with my truth. And that's beside the point anyway, because I want to address you about you've slowly ascended into the realm of food pornography, pizza punch pornography, and I told you to happen, people, that he would be on the forefront of doing this, and you have done it. You have unleashed. How dare you do this to America? Indulging and encouraging debauchery and gluttony among ours.
Gluttony, huh?
Yes, that's correct.
And I suppose you don't eat pizza, huh?
Do not eat pizza because that's an Italian food.
And what's wrong with that, JC? Time's limited. Make it good.
What I'm going to make good is the fact that you are denying the God Listen, also, Jerry Falwell, you haven't done a tribute show to him, but bless his soul, he's burning in hell now because he refused to accept the new revelation, just as Brother Diamond will burn in hell because he's the only one who thought he had the righteous truth of Jesus Christ Almighty when he knows that I've got the righteous truth. I'm God's 10-star general, the only one authorized to bring forth the new revelation.
How's everything at home, JC? Edna back yet?
No, but we're very, very close to bringing her home.
All right, well, on that note, we'll end it. Be right back.
Right. Well, next one. Oh, this is the funny one. Like, again, he's quite spicy. I can't play 6 hours of JC. It would drive you bloody insane. But some of them are absolutely hilarious. Right, let's do this. Right. Oh, 4707. Right, 4707. Okay, check this out.
JC, I will apologize for his inflammatory remarks.
Yes. Thank you.
And moving along, you are on Coast to Coast. Good morning.
Hello, George.
Well, Oscar.
How dare JC tell me?
Okay, so this is a guy called Oscar that JC's having a bit of a beef with. But listen.
That I'm hiding behind the skirts of my father.
Well, you haven't made a commitment yet to debate him.
I will debate him. I'm taking care of some important...
How dare you! Finally, we will have the rumble. You want to debate me, son of Satan? Bring it on, because I've got the power from the Lord. I'm stepping all over you. People are going to be able to recognize Oscar when they see you going in the street, because you're going to have my boot print in your behind, you no good flea-spitting demonizer. What you got to say to that?
Why don't you look in the mirror, JC? You're going to see snakes coming out of your eyes very shortly.
Snakes, I rebuke snakes. Snakes are the devil. I step on snakes, I crush them up and grind them up with my pickup truck. That's right, you disgusting demonizer. Listen, the snake and the serpent are under the Lord's command. I command you in the name of the new revelation to go back where you came from. You just go down the drain to the boiling sewage where you belong, Mr. Oscar.
Okay, that's going to be just a glimpse of the great debate with both Oscar and JC. Unbelievable.
First time caller line, you're on the air. Hi.
Yes, hi. Art Bale?
Yes.
Hello, this is Edna P. Pringle.
Oh, my God.
Well, I haven't got this on my timeline. Yeah, just listen to this.
And
Edna Pringle.
I just wanted to tell you that I'm very sorry for those nasty things I wrote to you, and I was under the influence of JC, and I was not thinking clearly.
Yes, well, JC, let's see, I spoke with him, about a week ago, and he was under the impression that very shortly you were going to be back at the compound with him.
No, I have to tell you that I've been a bit worried because I have heard that he was trying to track me down.
Oh, yes.
And I think I saw a friend of his in the town I'm staying, and but I just wanted to ask you also. It's an honor speaking with you, but would you accept my apology?
Well, of course I would. Yes, you wrote some
Yes.
disturbing things to me, but I understand you were under the influence of JC, of course.
Yes, and I have some good friends here in Woodstock, New York, who are looking out for me. But I was wondering, that compound that you and George Norrie live at in Pay Rump, I was wondering if
No. George Norrie does not live here.
Oh, JC told me you had a compound, you and George Norrie there.
Well, he's wrong.
Oh, well, I was wondering, maybe I could stay at your compound. I could take care of your little baby.
Well, thanks for the offer, Edna. But if I were you, I think I'd keep your head down because, JC's out there and he's looking for you hard.
Yes, I know.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to tell you that I do believe, in answer to your question, I believed about that before this came out on this fellow who died.
Messages.
Right, check this out. Yeah, look, you're gonna get people gonna call up, just have a bit of a laugh and all that. But I think Art Bell was extremely clever on finding out these people, but he gave JC a chance because I think it was just that sometimes he would have his own show like dedicated to JC, and people would call up and just literally just take the piss out of him. It's absolutely hilarious. It really is. Hey, Jason, how's it going, man? Welcome on in. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, welcome into the show. Nice to see you. So, what's this one here? You got this one there? Okay, I tell you what. I'm going to do half now and half on another show. But some of it is absolutely hilarious. So let's skip forward to this one here. To 53, 65, 50, where is it to? 5, 3, 6, 19. Perfect, right.
How dare you? I don't have to take this kind of abuse.
Yeah, probably. Sounds must be.
JC. I was ready. I was going to join his forces and fight evil. And we were going to go after Ian Punnett because JC claims he's evil. But I guess it won't happen this time. Let's go to our wild card line. Welcome to the show. Hi there.
How dare you? I have finally gotten on the air.
He lives.
You have been keeping me on the air.
No, we thought you were dead. I thought you joined the hereafter.
You could only wish such a thing. I am leading the charge against your this is insane.
Wait a minute. Do you think I would wish you as weird as you are to be dead? No.
I absolutely do, because I'm in the way of your agenda. Your Canadian communist conspiracy agenda of what you're trying to do to America. Now listen, this is why I'm calling, because I want to speak to Mr. Ed Grimley and tell him that what he's seeing through his goggles, it's got to be drugs that he's taking, because if there are UFOs, they are of the devil. You will know that. They're demonic and they're evil.
Well, Ed's not with us right now, JC. He's
hiding
out there with his goggles somewhere.
Probably out there looking up in the sky, and he's probably using his goggles to peek into people's windows.
Where have you been? You've been gone for months.
I have been on a very deep reconnaissance mission trying to find Ed.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. And I still get people sending me all kinds of emails to boilingpitsofsewage@yahoo.com.
Well, I've got some news for you. We found Edna in San Jose, California last week.
I can imagine.
She showed up with a bunch of Harley bikers, classy people. They were well-kept professionals, but she was with them.
Do not torment me, sir. I know. Listen, if you have Edna, you need to. I demand that you give me the whereabouts.
I went up to her. On your behalf. This is the kind of guy I am, JC. I went up to her.
I know what kind of guy you are.
I went up to her on your behalf.
Criminal crime lord.
Asked her if she wanted to contact you, and the guy she was with, she was sitting behind him on his bike. They said no and went off into the sunset.
Of course they said no, because she's been brainwashed by the evil masses, by what you have done to her, and by listening to Coast and rock and roll music and doing drugs.
I think she's in love.
I'm with the devil. That's how the devil does it to you. And he makes you think it's love, but it's really hate. It's hate for the Lord and what the Lord has to bring you. Now listen, the reason I'm calling is because you are wasting valuable time talking about things like the Martians and structures on the moon. We all know that there's nothing on the moon except dust. And the only reason, listen, I heard what your guest said, that we haven't been back there because E.T. chased us off, and no one chases Americans off. If we decide to go to the moon, we will stay there if we want. And there's nothing on there but dust and dirt. You're talking about terrible things that have no relevance when America's morality is in the... And I'm telling you, listen, America's moral decline it's gone downhill. You've got Hannah Montana running around without her pants on, and you've got people going to the movies and watching this Batman movie and worshiping this Batman movie. And I'm here to tell you that I have, this is what I'm going to reveal, that a part of the brainwashing of the media.
Well, you were spotted in a movie, Bad Santa. John Ritter, the late John Ritter, was in there. There was a line in there he was saying, for the children. You were up clapping and cheering.
I don't know. Listen, that movie was disgustulating, and I did not see that film. And I've banned it. That's one of the banned films list. But I was trying to reveal something. I have an insight about this Batman thing.
What's wrong with that?
this is going to come to a shock to a lot of people, but I think that Batman has homosexual overtones to it.
JC.
Yes, it is.
Get some help for yourself, JC.
It's completely there to subjugate and denigrate and degrade
JC.
America. Yes.
Go get some help, JC. That's JC. The righteous one, JC. Next up, let's go to our wild card line. You're on Coast to Coast. Good morning.
How dare you, Mr. Norrie? I cannot keep my silence any longer listening to this pathetic
JC!
Yes!
I thought you had joined the hereafter.
No! This is God's 10-star general, and I'm broadcasting live from the search for Edna. And I'll tell you what, I've been up and down this great nation, and I'm hot on her trail. I followed her all the way to Pahrump, Nevada, and I'll tell you what, I've been looking high and I've been looking low, and I'll tell you more low than high. I'll tell you that much. But I'm going to get back to the subject at hand, this pathetic parade of nonsensical nonsense you have on science fiction. What are you trying to do? Look to America. You want to create another generation of 40-year-old men that sit in their basement and pick their nose and comb their hairs over to the side and watching fantasy?
Where have you been?
I am hot on the trail of Edna. I have almost found her. I'm very, very close. I had some word. I had some insight.
She does not want to come back to you, JC.
She was working at some establishments in Pahrump, Nevada, and I had word there, so I went and did some investigation. She does. She wants to come back. She just doesn't know it. Like all women, she has a weak will and needs to be taken command.
She ran off with the biker and will not be back.
She ran off with the biker and then hooked up with a trucker. And I'll tell you what, Mr. Norrie, listen, this is another thing that's wrong with Star Trek.
Calm down. You're going to stroke out on me.
I am not going to have a stroke because God keeps me alive by his divine might. Because, I am God's 10-star general. And I want to say to all these pathetic people out there who love this science fiction, nonsensical nonsense. And William Shatner, he is, if anyone is close to the he is. Can't stand him.
JC, we've missed you.
Missed me?
Yeah.
Well, it's because I've been busy.
How was your Christmas? How were your holidays? JC?
This is me.
Don't you say anything pleasant and nice?
Of course I do. I'm talking about the love of the Lord. I'm not talking about disgustation like you were bringing up here, Wade. I'm talking about God's wrath, destroying the wicked who are to ruin this world and take it over and put out lies. People will believe anything if they'll sit for 2 hours watching movies.
I happen to know for a fact that you are a practicing Satanist.
How dare you, sir, to insinuate such insinuation?
That's what I've been told. That's what I've been told.
But because you're talking to the devil, that's why you who ought to know, Mr. Criminal Crime Lord. And listen, I don't have to take this kind of abuse from people like you who tell me that I'm a Satanist. I am God's 10-star general. God has charged me in the war against media pornography and pornography of all kinds. And I've said it once, I'll say it again. Star Trek is pornographic. And I will not tolerate such pornography on my television. There's food porn to be attacked. There's all kinds of things to be taken care of. And I'm telling you what, I am so glad to see God's wrath finally coming down on this world with this, what is it, the bird flu that's coming out?
There is no bird flu. It's small, swine flu.
It's going to be glorious. All the sinners are going to be dropping in the streets. I just can't wait.
See, you are the product of
well,
the devil, JC. Why don't you laugh like one? Laugh like the devil. Go on. Go ahead. Chuckle. Just let me hear you.
I do not laugh because laughter is the devil's wickedness. Listen, there is no laughter in church. You go to a church where there's laughter, you know you've got the devil on your back. And I'm telling you, I'm here to rebuke you and all of your listeners.
JC?
And they can email me at boilingpitsofsewage@yahoo.com and tell me how they feel. And I'll tell them exactly where they're going to go, which is the boiling pits of sewage straight down to hell where they all belong.
JC, go take your blood pressure pill and relax. Damn. He's been away a long time, but hasn't changed. That's JC, by the way. To those of you who are brand new to the program, I have no idea where he's been.
If you play, I don't. I'm not a lottery guy, but I buy them for my wife periodically because she always doesn't matter how much it is. She loves the feeling of having a lottery ticket in her pocket. like always, like something could happen at any second. Like how I feel whenever JC calls on Coast to Coast AM. Open lines.
How dare you put me on hold and make God's 10-star general wait? Not only that, but you disputate the Bible. How dare you?
Did you say tin star, General?
10 star, as in
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7,
Oh,
9,
okay.
10 stars.
Sounds like you're saying 10. Okay, yeah.
No,
well,
10,
yeah.
as in, I have the rank of 10.
Hey, JC,
10 men, 10 generals.
JC, remember, the last shall be first. So by putting you on last, I'm actually putting you first.
Don't quote the good book at me, because I'm going to tell you what, you're disputating. And I'll tell you what, I don't like laughter. The Lord doesn't like laughter, but every now and then I can get a little chuckle. And I did laugh when I heard about that homosexual and that sorceress beating each other up over cell phones. And you're going to die, because they're both going to die. You know why?
Because we're all going to die.
No, because they both deserve to get stoned.
Wait, we're not all going to die?
No.
Are you not going to die?
Everyone who does not accept the new revelation is going to die and go to hell to the boiling pits of sewage. And you can reach me at boilingpitsofsewage@yahoo.com. And let me tell you about stoning.
Boiling pits of sewage at Yahoo. Wait, back up. Boiling pits of sewage at yahoo.com. Is that your actual email?
That I periodically have sewage cycle check. Boiling pits of sewage at yahoo.com. Now you're trying to get me off my subject here.
I'm not. I want to make sure. I'd love to see when you aren't calling me and I don't hear from you and telling me what a lousy human being I am. I don't know that I'm doing it right. So I need to be able to contact you.
Then I'll email you more. I'll have to tune you into more mail about what
you can condemn me anytime you want. I'll give you my home number so you can call and condemn me regularly.
You give me your home number and I'll call you directly day and night. You have Tom.
I bet you would.
I call Tom all the time, and I'm not afraid to come on the program and take an hour's worth of phone calls from your fornicating listeners.
And you could take an hour's worth of phone calls and it would only be about 4 minutes, but it would pass like an hour.
And boy, the people better listen to me, because if they just keep their flap trap shut and listen to my good words and what the good Lord is bringing down, which is the new revelation for everybody. And don't you think I didn't hear that last caller who took a dig at me, talking to me and being off with the bikers?
I'm sorry to hear, but I didn't hear about this. Is your wife in the boiling pits of hell then too? I don't
want to talk about my wife. That's no one's business.
But everybody else is. Boom. So I said, but everybody else is. Boom. So, all right.
I've got the business of being in everyone else's business. Just like these Harry Potter movies are out there putting out sorcery and homosexuality. We got Russians patrolling our East Coast, and people need stoned. More people. We did more what the Bible said. If more people were stoned, this world would be a better place. And I'm telling you right here, right now, I'd love to pick up a rock and stone the Stephen King for writing that Harry Potter book. I'm so disgusted right now in America.
Well, what would you say to the callers who say that when you call, you sound stoned?
I am not stoned. How dare them? I would say you were insulting God's 10-star general. That's like walking up to Jesus and slapping him in the face.
I don't think so. I don't make that strong a connection there on that one.
I'm helping God write the next Bible chapter. How about
are you?
The most prolific author in the universe ever of all time come to me to help me have him write the new revelation.
Are we supposed to, when you issue them, will we staple them onto the back of our Bibles then? Is that how it's supposed to work?
You're gonna want to have some way to adhere them to the back of the Bible, yes. But we'll probably command publishers, even though they're all owned by the New World bankers, they don't want to do it. They don't want to put the new revelation out. They want to hate us and destroy us. But
what did the Bible get wrong that it needed you to correct it with the new revelation?
The Bible didn't get anything wrong. How dare you insinuate this thing?
How is it incomplete that it needs more from you?
Because I'm God's 10-star general. That's the fallacy of that. You're trying to use fancy to speak on me right now.
Hey! Let's leave your phallus out of this, okay? Please. Let's leave your phallus out of this, please. There's no reason to bring that up.
We did not. That's a double entendre. You must be some kind of French Canadian subvert pervert. I don't have to take this kind of abuse.
I'm speaking in French tongues. Really, where do you go usually to get this kind of abuse? Okay, guess we lost him.
Oh, that's it. We'll catch up with JC next week. I think I've got a couple of more in my archive. But once again, guys, God, I tell you what, my arm's killing me. Ugh. I'm going to put this in chat and you yourselves can See for yourself. 6 hours worth of JC. Yes. Oh, hold on. What am I doing? Hold on. Where am I? Yeah, I just find it interesting. Sometimes you just got to put it on and just don't take anything he says seriously, because I honestly, I think it's someone just putting it on. I can't imagine someone acting like that on a daily basis. That is just, it's way overboard. That's some indoctrination. In fact, me and the missus, what did we watch the other day? It was a movie that talked about, is it Heretic, isn't it? Hold on. Is it Heretic? Yeah, there's a movie that came out in 2024 called Heretic, and it has Hugh Grant in it. And part of the movie, I'm not going to spoil it, he goes for it's basically these two Mormons that go into the house where he lives, and it's basically like a game. But he goes through. But these two girls were Mormons, and he's going through where the religion really came from. That the three main religion, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, comes from gods that predates their gods. We're talking about Horus, and there was the Roman god Mithra. Also, you had I'd love to do an episode on it, because he was saying that basically all religions, you can harken back through thousands of years, it's just like a regurgitation, and it primarily sits for Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. So it's it was quite interesting behind that, but it's the point I was trying to get across is that level of control, and that was the main focus of that movie Heretic. Was what's the point of all religion, or the whole purpose of all religion? I think I should say is control, isn't it? Really, when you look at it, there's a lady here who I know. She's an elderly lady, and she is super religious, like Jesus, like prop. And she keeps on saying to me, again, it's like these truthers that keep on saying, "Oh, World War III is going to happen. Armageddon's coming." It's just like this doomsday prophecy. It's just like, I've heard it many, many times before, but she's in that mindset. I must give myself to Jesus, because then I can float up in the air when the rapture happens. Like, she thinks that the rapture is going to happen tomorrow. I understand things are pretty much up, tits up at the moment, what's going on in the world, but it's like this level of fear mongering and even indoctrination and a level of control, isn't it? You can't really spread so much. Look, people have been saying about the end of the world for how many times now? For thousands of years. It never bloody happens. It's the same again with ufology, like the fact that, is it in sometime this year in the fall that the white lady is supposed to come back? Another event is supposed to happen in 2027. And these things happen and then nothing happens. It's just, yeah, that's it, Green Tea. Fear is great for control. It's great. This is it. It's divide and conquer. And I find religion like that. She's a lovely lady, this lady. But I'm just like, yes, okay, well, you pray for me. You pray for me instead. You know what I mean? I just don't want to be rude, but it's just like, fucking hell. It's like, I can't stand that when they shove it in your face that you must do this, you must subvert yourself to Jesus. It's just like, no, don't fucking do that. You can't do that to people. It's like that doesn't help your case, does not help me to give myself to Jesus. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, no, I do me, and I know exactly where I sit when it comes to religion. And every time I have an experience, it's like, oh, it's the devil. It's the devil. That's a demon. It's like, fuck, like Jesus. It's like tossing out word salads, isn't it? It's just like, oh no, it's this. It's like, especially demons and anything demonic. It's just like, fucking hell. It's like, oh, this tastes funny. Must be demonic. It's like, Jesus Christ, indoctrination. Again, what Green Tea is saying is control. But again, Heretic's a pretty good movie. But what was going on for that one? Yeah, but JC, fucking, he's all over the place, man. I don't know. But I find him entertaining. I try not to take people too seriously now, even though I did last year in 2025. But again, you just see the ugly people, the ugly side of people, people that what they actually truly are. And a lot of it you can actually see online. Yeah, and there's no hiding it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So I was going to do a show on... I kept on calling it Bonnie Blue Bridge, and it's not. It's Bonnie Bridge. Check this out. This is a very interesting case. Cases of UFO sightings back in Scotland. I'm just going to play it briefly. I may have to... Oh, shit. Or should I do that? Yeah, just briefly. I might have to edit out because I might get copyright for this one. And it is... Might be talking about this on Wednesday's show with Hidden. Okay, cool. Right, I got the video. Fantastic. This is called Bonnie Bridge UFO sightings that happened in Scotland. We did talk about it briefly a couple of live streams ago. And it's a series of UFO sightings in Bonnie Bridge. Here we go. Let's check this out. Is it all on screen? Yeah, we're all there. Fantastic. Bring it up bigger. And let's do... Yeah, so just a brief overall in regards of this sightings in Bonnie Bridge. So this is a place in Scotland called Falkirk. This is between Glasgow and Edinburgh. And this is part of what's dubbed the Falkirk Triangle. And this base of like the triangle, a bit like this book here, called The Welsh Triangle, which is the book I'm reading at the moment. So again, it's a bit like the Bermuda Triangle. Again, same for the Welsh Triangle. And this one, the Falkirk Triangle. It just seems to have that focus on activity on that specific area, focusing on this triangle, which is actually quite on point when it comes to like ley lines and stuff like that. Love to go into detail because it does mention in actually one Drew Saxon's book he sent me in regards of ley lines and the height of UFO activity, especially in Glastonbury and Avery sort of areas. Just like it seems like it's where the hotspot for crop circles and balls of light are seen, especially UFO sightings. But again, we go back to Falkirk. It's the same scenario. We're basing around this triangle area of this heightened of UFO activity that still goes on today, but this is back in the 90s. So go check this out.
Above Bonnie Bridge here is commonly known as the flight path. In this area, over the past 5 years, I would say that about 75% of the UFO sightings have taken place. If you look at the back here, there's radio telecommunications masts in the road going to Slamanan, and there's been many, many sightings and a lot of activity in that area. What the significance of those?
Scottish Alan, do you hear of a lot of sightings on UFOs? I screwed that word up. It's fine. It's a relaxed fit episode. Have you seen UFO sightings around that area? Is what I was trying to say. Because you said you're 30 miles away, 30 minutes away. Okay, from this area. Is it Falkirk? Did I say that right? Have you seen any UFO sightings, or was it still going on? And have you heard these specific sightings back in the day in the 90s? Do you know what? It really depends on the accent. I mean, I knew this girl called Lindsay, and she was from Scotland, but it wasn't that strong. It depends on the certain dialect. I think the further north you go, I think the more stronger it is. But yeah, it depends where it is, isn't it, really? I mean, I'm from Bristol, and I can't pronounce a word properly.
Those masts, I don't know, but I think they've got a relevance. It was in this very road about 5 years ago. I think it was late.
But you cannot deny a beautiful Scottish woman with that sort of accent, especially a redhead.
Late October, when the first real encounter took place, when a local businessman had encountered an object that was hovering above here and came to my house that night. I could see that he was very upset.
Well, mate, tune in. Oh my God, I'm screwing my words up really badly today. Jesus. Tune in to Wednesday's show with Hidden Underbelly, and we'll be doing an episode on this, a full episode, sort of breaking down the sightings. Because it's one that has been drifting in ufology, but it doesn't really get talked about. And yeah, the Bonnie Bridge UFO sightings, yeah, Falkirk, interesting one. Let's have a look.
And I think he was a bit frightened, and it was from there that we put a small article in the local paper to see if anybody else had a similar incident, and that's when it all happened. After the first week, we had over 400 people coming forward saying they had seen something similar, and that's where the UFO phenomenon in Bonnie Bridge really began.
We've had I go back. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's definitely Dracula.
Really began.
We've had quite a lot of experiences. The first time it happened, my eldest son came into the house. He had been followed by something, and my daughter-in-law filmed it, and it was really quite scary. Really bright light.
Oh, right. Oh, stop that perfectly. Right. First things first. Many thanks to Eyes on Cinema for this. You do a fantastic job of going into the archive of video footage and uploading it to your YouTube channel is fantastic. Especially old cases, I have to admit. I mean, it's unbelievable what he's got on this YouTube channel. But in regards to this light right here, no flashing lights so far. It's hard to make out. Bear in mind, this is 1996. We are dealing with tape here.
Moving slowly, no noise.
Oh, okay. Is it just me, or can you see some flashing, or is it just the motion of the camera?
No noise.
Oh, it looked like a blink now, didn't it? Hold on, go back a bit.
Slowly, no
Sorry.
noise. It can last quite a long time. And then it just disappears. So since then, we've...
Ooh. I'm going to go back again, guys. Can you see a blink?
And then it just disappears. So since then, we've sort of been looking quite scary. Really bright light.
Yeah. You can see it. You can see that there. Keep an eye on that one there. Look.
By something. And my daughter-in-law filmed it. And it was really quite scary. Really bright light.
There, see?
And
again.
Moving slowly.
Again.
No noise. It can last quite a long time.
Oh, I don't know on that one, Anne. Sorry, Anne. That's a tricky one. I think you can see a flashing light on that one, and you saw it every 2 seconds. I have filmed. Now, this is... Look, I want to believe Anne. She's seen some sightings, but through my experience of sky watching, especially back in the day, and I've actually filmed them with camcorders, tape, so I know how an aircraft looks like through the lens of a camcorder. And you will get this free lights, like a triangle formation. Oh, mate, I can show you a video footage of that. I might have it on my laptop here. I could try to find it, but it's the same pattern. And I thought it was a TR3B. And it turned out there was like a flashing light. And this is what I mean. It's like, can you see any flashing lights? And I think you could just kind of see one there.
And then it just disappears. So since then, we've sort of been looking for different things and trying to find answers.
So, Paul.
But nobody will give us an answer.
Paul, did I say hello to you earlier? Sorry, mate, if I didn't.
EasyJet's big orange sale is now on.
EasyJet,
get up to £500 off package holidays and up to 20.
EasyJet, crap aircraft.
This is a film that I shot in November, and the bright light that you're actually watching now is the moon, and the object is moving to the right of the moon. And if you watch it closely, there's an object passes underneath it. And
oh yeah, look at that.
This is the type of thing that I video all the time. I see them.
Let's go back again.
Week in, week out. And if you watch it closely,
look at that.
There's an object passes underneath it. And
that's pretty cool.
This is the type of thing that I video all the time. I see them week in, week out, and obviously it's got to the stage when I walk the dog, I take the video camera with me to.
Oh, I do that in a bit, so you
video anything that I do see, and I must admit, I have videoed a lot of strange objects in the sky. It would be interesting to find out what they are and why they're coming here to this area. I mean, why Bonnybridge? I don't know. I really don't know. It's weird actually. I mean, Bonnybridge is like a small community. There's not many people in it, but why are they coming here? There must be some reason.
Well, one man who thinks he has some of the answers to what people have been seeing up in the skies over Bonnybridge is ufologist Malcolm Robinson. Good morning. Good morning. Let's start with the video footage that we saw just there. What do you think of that?
How's it going, Twisted Hippie? How's it going, man? Nice to see you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. And welcome into the show.
Well, I think that particular piece of footage was actually an aircraft viewed honestly but mistakenly, but that particular segment was indeed an aircraft.
And do you think that that's what's happening to most people around here, that they're seeing a bright light and thinking it's a UFO, but really it has a rational explanation?
Well, it can in most instances. People see things in the sky which they view honestly but mistakenly, but that family concerned have taken other video segments of objects in the sky which do not conform to aircraft, and I do believe that these are UFOs.
So they haven't got a rational explanation at all. Let's deal for a moment with the things.
How's it going, Benjamin Music Man? Did you actually meet him? Did you? Yeah, was he like a bit like a one-hit wonder, wasn't he? I think back in the day. Hit that like, subscribe, man. Much appreciated. Thank you, Nathan. But yeah, Eddie the Eagle. God, what's the word I haven't heard in a long time. Bloody hell.
People are mistaking for UFOs.
Yes.
What other things could they be mistaking them for?
Well, it could be aircraft viewed in the sky at an angle where the sunlight's striking off the fuselage. You can have birds, you can have satellites. There's a whole range of explanations to account for UFO sightings.
You think up to 95% of
Yes,
UFOs?
indeed. Yes, 95% of UFO object sightings have natural identifiable solutions, which only leaves a remaining 5%.
Perfect. See, that's another person that says the same thing. Yeah, and I would say the same thing today, 90%. It probably has gone up because more people are looking up to the sky and has access to phones, etc. Yeah, I would say the same. Yeah, 95%, 90%. But again, you know, it can be explained, guys. This is it. It's a lot of UFO sightings can be explained. It's like, I'm not here to debunk anything. There are some genuine sightings, but I would agree with this guy here. That looks very typical 90s.
But that 5% is very, very puzzling.
Now, you've brought a film with you of a
Yes.
UFO that you think that you can't identify rationally.
Yeah.
We've got some footage here. If we have a look at it, explain to us what we're looking at here.
We're looking at a very bright, intense light in the sky, which is not a planet, which is not an aircraft. We checked with very many of the national airports to see if there were any aircraft in the vicinity of that sighting, and there were no aircraft in the vicinity of that given sighting.
And that's your job, isn't it?
It
To
is.
check out here.
We're looking at...
I would say it's slightly out of focus.
A very bright...
Again, when you're dealing with nighttime footage, especially camcorder footage at night, it doesn't pick up any objects. Even still, same thing with today with camera phones. You're getting this blurriness.
Light in the sky.
And it's given a false perspective of the actual object. It says, oh, it looks like a plasma ball, but the fact is just kind of a bit out of focus. And I think we're getting that same thing here.
Which is not a planet, which is not an aircraft. We checked with very many of the national airports to see if there were any aircraft in the vicinity of that sighting, and there were no aircraft in the vicinity of that given sighting.
And that's your job, isn't it?
It
To
is,
check
yes.
out any possible rational explanation.
It is indeed. We check through the police, through the airports, through the Ministry of Defence, through meteorological stations to try and provide a rational explanation to account for any given sighting. One must always look at alternative explanations, the other side of the coin.
Well, our guest earlier, Phil Trevis, took a photograph that he gave to you.
Yes.
You brought that along with you. Now, you again think you can't explain
It's
this
a good one.
photograph. Let's have a look at this. It's a saucer that came
Well, what
across.
you're looking at is the underside of this object, and it's a very spectacular photograph, and it's consistent with what has been seen in this locality here in Bonnybridge. A very, very puzzling photograph.
Why do you think that this is happening here? Why Bonnybridge?
Well, it's $1 million question here in Bonnybridge, and it's a very...
Also that came
Well, what
across.
you're looking
I'll let him talk.
at is the underside of this object, and it's a very spectacular photograph, and it's consistent.
So he's saying there's an object that was taken from below. So this was hovering in the air. I'm just trying to make a grasp of what I'm actually seeing here. It's very interesting. It's a very, very good photograph. But again, the concepts, you know, what we're actually trying to see. It looks like some sort of flying disc that's taken from underneath it, really. But it just has some light source to it.
With what has been seen in this locality here in Bonnybridge. A very, very puzzling photograph.
Why do you think that this is happening here? Why Bonnybridge?
Well, it's $1 million question. You know, all we can safely say that Bonnybridge is in UFO speak is a hotspot or a window area which seems to attract a higher concentration of UFO reports than anywhere else. But why Bonnybridge? We don't know.
Well, it's certainly a phenomenon in the sense that lots of people have seen things they can't identify, whether you believe there's an extraterrestrial explanation or not. You feel the government should come up and investigate?
Almost certainly. I would like to see a government inquiry involved with the Bonnybridge phenomena. I'm sure that the British government know what is going on, and I would like to see them come up and get involved with this subject. There's something going on, very tangible,
Hey,
very
nice
real
to see you,
in
man.
Scottish skies.
Welcome on in.
It's a
Happy
mad
Friday.
explanation.
Well, the people here certainly need an answer soon. Thank you for talking to us this morning.
If you're just settling down for a cosy evening in front of the TV, spare a thought for a group of stalwart investigators preparing to go boldly where no UFO expert has been before. So many people in Bonnybridge in Stirlingshire have reported seeing unidentified flying objects that they've called in a crack team to monitor the skies tonight and find out what's going on. Alison McDonald's been doing some investigating of her own.
Yeah, I thought it was a shoulder pad. Bloody advert. Sponsor me. Sponsor Alien Addict. You must sponsor. It's 21 years old. Sponsor. Yeah, bloody shoulder
Alison
pads.
McDonald's been doing some investigating of her own.
Don't suit. Good
When you think of UFOs, the town of Bonnybridge doesn't exactly spring to mind. But in recent months, local residents claim to have seen a variety of strange lights and objects which they just can't explain away.
It was like a boat shape at the bottom and had a dome in the middle with a red light and a clear light. But the clear light was brighter than the red light.
Well, about 6:30 last night, I came out of my house and I had turned round. It was flipping like a fog down in the ground. I was going along to my pals and I turned round to shut the door and I saw a big bright orange object up in the sky up this way. And it was, at first I actually thought it was one of the street lights, but it seemed brighter and had actually shouted.
How's it going, Benjamin Museman? Nice to see you. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I just heard something outside. Hold on, 2 seconds.
4 times and it was awfully dominant for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. And then all of a sudden it just seemed to disappear, sort of, I think. Whether it went right up or in a direction, but there were cars actually coming down and it was still staying dominant in that place.
These photos of alleged UFOs have been taken elsewhere. The people of Bonnybridge have no such proof to substantiate their claims.
You're on a flight path here, is it not just that it might be aeroplanes?
Oh, no, definitely no, there were no signs of it.
No,
none.
So what do you think you've seen?
UFO. That's what I'm thinking.
The sightings have attracted UFO enthusiasts from around Scotland. They've been interviewing witnesses. The sightings have attracted UFO enthusiasts from around Scotland. They've been interviewing witnesses and tonight plan to stake out the hills around the town to try and establish if there's life in the skies above Bonnybridge.
The Malcolm family.
Hey, the fucking wind picked up. I literally thought someone was outside. I was like, what the bloody hell was that? I shat myself a minute ago. Yes, it was the bloody wind, mate. Bloody wind.
His fascination with UFOs started by chance 2 years ago when they spotted a strange hovering object in the skies above Bonnybridge. Since then, they've notched up dozens of sightings. They filmed this shooting light outside their home last week. They no longer believe their sightings can be explained away, and they say this home video provides proof that there is extraterrestrial activity.
Right. ISS. How long has that been up in the sky for? I'm just going to Google that right now. How long has been the ISS in space for? 25 years. Oh, this is interesting. Right. So the ISS has been continuously operated since November the 2nd of the year 2000. Right. This is interesting because these balls of light do look like the ISS, but this predates this because this is in 1996. Or there, yes, it's before 2000s. There's got to be. So yeah, very interesting. I don't think this. Yeah, definitely not ISS because ISS has got a bit of a tint of color to it.
Activity in the area.
I saw this object in the sky, and it was like in 2 pieces, and it was like pulsating. It was disappearing and then coming back, and then disappearing, coming back. You know, it was just so weird. It was not like nothing I'd ever seen before. You know.
Yeah, it's coming, mate. It's coming. Don't worry. It's on next on the agenda.
There has been over 1,000 sightings in the past 2 years, making Bonnybridge a world-renowned UFO hotspot. The government was asked to investigate last year. So far, no investigation has taken place. But the Malcolms say it's time residents' fears were taken seriously.
We've got the film now. We've got the evidence. You know, we just want answers. Simple. We just want answers.
And until their questions are answered, the Malcolms will continue to scan the skies for evidence. Rona Dougal, Sky News, Bonnybridge.
I was going to say Body Blue Bridge then. I get bloody confused. Yeah, this is it. So yeah, this is very interesting. I'm going to follow up on the Body Blue Bridge. Damn it, I said it again. Bonnie Bridge, for Christ's sake, Nick. It's Bonnie Bridge. Bonnie Bridge. There's no blue in it. Okay, because it's got the word Bonnie in it, doesn't mean the bridge is associated with Bonnie Blue. It's like the bridge is getting railed for some odd reason. But we're going to follow up on this back on Wednesday with Mr. Hood and Underbelly. And harkening back to... But I thought it was quite interesting. A hotspot in Scotland. So, yeah, Scottish Alan, mate. If you heard any stories, like I said, I'm going to follow up on it. But if you said you're 30 minutes away, You live next to a flipping UFO hotspot, mate. So keep your eyes to the skies. Absolutely. Cheers, Nathan. Yeah, I can't believe it's gone a year already. We're technically a year tomorrow, Saturday, but again, we'll classify this as a 1-year celebration. Learned a lot, and we're talking about my overall perspective on ufology and all that, and we'll get to update ufology and stuff like that. Yeah, probably because of that bloody bridge. That bridge is a whore, I reckon. I reckon they have a lot of sex underneath it. I don't know, probably a place for dogging, I would imagine. Dogging's with cars, isn't it? I don't know the whole thing, but nevertheless, I don't know. I'm going to try and ask her when I see her next. Joking. Starlink, yeah, Starlink hasn't been in operation since. I have internet. It's only fairly recent. How long has Starlink been in space? There we go. Check this out. Right. So it's saying here approximately 281 days. It was released. Very, very new. June the 5th, 2024. Yeah, I see that a number of times, mate, through my time-lapse camera. I do notice that with Starlink. You're answering, Ben. Sorry. Sorry, mate. This is it with chat. Chat goes, and I'll lose. I'm not really into the conversation or that. I'm sort of concentrating on what the thing I'm going to be doing next. But yeah, Starlink is interesting to see, actually. It fools a lot of people, I have to admit. It definitely does. Right. Okie dokie. Tell you what we're going to do now is bring up. There was a press conference to do with the Virginia case. Okay, I haven't watched it. I've been so busy. So it's not like there's been, if it was like groundbreaking information, like photographs and all that. Okay, well, actually, James Fox did promise an actual photograph of an alien, the Virginia alien, and he didn't go with his promise. Kind of sucks. Well, what do you expect, isn't it? But yes, there was a press conference talking about the Virginia case. I put on my notes here, Virginia. From 1997. I don't have this in my UFO magazines. I mentioned it on Hidden. Oh, no, I do. Oh, no, I don't, because I talked about it a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I don't have anything to do with Virginia case, which is kind of unusual, because the magazines, UFO magazines specifically, I've got around that time period, it was all about in the 90s, so I don't understand why I don't get it. But there's been doctors that's been coming forward to do with I think the soldier that died through this bacteria, which apparently this, if I remember rightly, the guy actually had some sort of virus or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I actually looked into it, but nevertheless, let's just play quick Claire. A shout out to Eyes on Cinema for this one. Is it in English, please?
I held on to a very big secret for 29 years, sharing it only with a few medical colleagues, even though many others knew what I knew.
Yeah, I'll check it out. But it's hard. I'm going to be honest with you, Green Tea. When somebody still believes that James's intergalactic metallic dildo might be 10% real, I think the guy's got a screw loose, to be honest with you.
Em 2023, revelei ao time do James Fox que tinha visto vídeo onde havia uma criatura que não era humana.
In 2023, I revealed to James Fox and his team that I had seen a video of a non-human creature in the
I see. So he's saying, and it's getting translated. Right, gotcha. Okay.
Hospital on January 20th, 1996.
Depois de ter sofrido ataque cardíaco quase fatal, em 2024, criei coragem para dividir mais detalhes da minha experiência, apesar das preocupações com o possível.
So this might drag just a little bit, but I believe this is the doctor. I think you probably mentioned that before. I should have been paying attention. But I'm pretty sure this is the doctor actually seeing the alien itself.
Impacto na minha carreira.
After suffering a near fatal heart attack in 2024, I felt compelled to share more details of my experience, despite previous concern about consequences for my career.
Naquela tarde de 1996, eu estava trabalhando no Hospital Regional de Varginha, quando um colega meu, chamado Marcos Vinícius, com uma câmera muito grande, me chamou numa sala de urgência para ver um paciente.
That afternoon in 1996, I was working at Varginha Regional Hospital when my colleague and fellow neurosurgeon, Marcos Vinicius Neve, urgently called me into an improvised intensive care room. He was carrying a large video camera.
Ao entrar na sala, me mostrou uma câmera em preto e branco que parecia uma criança deitada numa cama com uma hidrocefalia extrema.
Upon entering, he showed me a black and white video on the camera screen that appeared to be a child lying in bed with an extreme case of hydrocephalus.
Perguntei, o que é isto? Ele apontou para uma cama onde estava deitado um ser. Eu me aproximei e, ao vê-lo, imediatamente percebi que não era humano.
I asked, what is this? He pointed past the makeshift partition where a being was lying. I got closer.
Sorry.
The moment I looked at the being, I immediately knew it was not human.
Olhei para ele.
Yeah, John, I have heard that before. I think a couple of months ago, there was like a little teaser for this, the new documentary that came out. And there's been some inconsistencies of what this person's actually been saying, I have to admit. I haven't done a full background look on what she's been saying. Like I said, this is the first time I'm actually hearing this. But yeah, I've heard those rumors, mate. Yeah.
Primeiramente, com a perspectiva médica. Estava respirando bem, sem dificuldade. Parecia não estar com dor. Consciente, não estava sangrando. Parecia bem, com um semblante muito calmo e tranquilo.
Yeah,
I first examined it with a medical.
Sorry for pausing, guys. Did they actually show any photographs? I should have looked before I actually had the video up. Sorry. But I don't mind being spoiled. It's fine. I'll look through in a second before I start rolling up. But yeah, if they do have photographs, brilliant.
Full perspective, breathing well, no apparent pain, conscious, no bleeding. It seemed fine, with a calm and serene expression.
Parecia uma criança de uns 7 anos. Um lençol coberto, até aqui, no corpo, né, até a cintura. Os olhos eram lilás, bem como o crânio.
It looked like a 7-year-old child with a sheet covering up to its waist. Its eyes were lilac and teardrop-shaped. The cranium was also teardrop-shaped.
A pele era branca. Os braços bem finos, 3 dedos, com o polegar opositor, não havia mamilo e uma boca pequena.
The skin was white, the arms were very thin, and the hand had 3 fingers and an opposing thumb. It had no nipples and a tiny mouth.
Did it say it was white? So there was more than one then? I thought it was just one creature. I've missed the point on this one. Has the stories changed over time? I'm going to click play.
Ele olhou para mim, olhou para o céu de uma janela.
Yeah, especially the female.
There's a new next-gen memory foam pillow out there, and it's the most reliable pain relief pillow you'll ever own.
Olhou para mim novamente.
He looked at me, then looked at the blue sky through the window as if longing to be there, then looked back at me.
You passed him a joint.
E a impressão que eu tive nessa segunda troca de olhar foi que ele tinha completa consciência do que estava acontecendo ao seu redor e da nossa intenção de ajudá-lo.
After that, I sensed he was fully aware of what was happening around it and our intention to help.
Senti que ele estava agradecido pelos cuidados, que queria ir embora.
I felt it was grateful for the care and wanted to leave.
A sua serenidade e a presença imponente me levaram a acreditar que eu estava na presença de um nível de inteligência muito elevado.
Its serenity and powerful presence led me to believe it had a very high level of intelligence and perception, higher than human beings.
Yes. Parecia anjo, com a compreensão e compaixão em seu olhar, ciente de que estávamos fazendo o melhor que podíamos por ele, apesar das nossas limitações.
It seemed like an angel with understanding and compassion in its gaze, aware that, despite our limitations, we were doing the best we could for it.
Estou aqui perante vossa presença, com nada a ganhar, tudo a perder, não estou vendendo nada e não estou pedindo dinheiro.
I stand before you with nothing to gain and everything to lose. I am not selling anything or asking for money.
Ainda trabalho como neurocirurgião. Estou aqui porque, principalmente para as novas gerações, eles merecem saber que há muito mais além do que a nossa existência humana. E eu sou uma testemunha. Thanks.
I still work as a neurosurgeon, and I am here because everyone, especially the younger generations, deserve to know there is much more beyond human existence, and I am eyewitness to the proof.
Bom dia, senhoras. Wow, you get emotional there, don't you? I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to tell, mate. It really is. I know, like John says, I'll catch up like a whole background on this Virginia case. Oh, maybe Ben from Oz. Oh, thank you so much for the donation, man. Oh, thank you so much. It's much appreciated. Yeah, 1 year anniversary. Can't believe we're finally here. Yeah, I never thought I'd make it, mate. No, I did. I didn't. It's just, it's a learning curve. It has been a learning curve, I have to admit. But no, I appreciate the donation, man. Thank you so much. And I hope Alien Addict is at least entertaining, except for when I read. You know, that's the downside. But in regards of everyone's saying there is no photographs whatsoever. I guess these are just testimonies. Look, someone must have taken a photograph of the bloody thing. Yeah, I'm not going to play the whole thing. It's probably sighting of... I'm going to catch up on this next week, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that for next week. Okay. Purely because I haven't watched the video. Yeah, and like I said, if they were actually photographs, it would have been spoiled all over X anyway, so I would have been caught up anyway. But I just thought I'd check with you guys. If there's no photographs, it's probably stories I've heard before, you know. But nevertheless, interesting. It's good to get a conference together. I mean, especially it's been yeah, the Virginia case was 97. So it would be 30 years next year. Bloody hell. So maybe we'll get that photograph. As well, I'm pretty sure there'll be some video footage of it. You know, because James Fox is teasing. Oh, another teaser. Oh, Sophia, thank you so much, man. Show me you young goth Nick. Oh, bloody hell. Oh God. Maybe all right, we'll see. We'll see. I know I got some other photographs of me looking like an absolute. I look at the photographs now and I'm going, what the hell was I thinking? But the thing is, I had a very petite face back then, so I look like a bloody girl, which is what it is, you know. Oh dear. Right, but yeah, Virginia case. I always call it like vagina case. Always write it down as a vagina case. Send feet pics. Oh. I don't mind a bit of feet, not crow feet, but you know, it's fine. I like all parts of a woman. It's fine. Right, okie dokie. I have me. Young now. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Like I'm rocking the 90s hairstyle. Can't still get bloody right. It's bloody terrible. I see mullets, curtains like me. I think I was trying to grow it out like that down to my just to see what I look like because it's been a while. But yeah, a lot of retro stuff, man. It's all coming back. It's all coming back, which is a good thing. It's nice. Okay, what else am I talking about today? Ooh, Phil Schneider. Oh, there's been some drones over Bristol. Yes, I was supposed to talk about this last week. I want to bring this up just quickly because we have some video footage of this. Is that there? Okay, let's have a look. So drones, yes, I know I've been not really talking about it really because drones is just another form of a fucking helicopter, isn't it? But who knows where they come from? But I'm not worrying about it. You know what I mean? I don't think it's really that newsworthy. But suspected drones flying over Bristol. So let's take a look at it. Let's have a look. Is it on screen? Yeah, it is. Let's put it a bit bigger. Oh, where is it to? Fucking thing. Oh, there it is there. Right, there we go.
A Bristol man filmed what he thinks are a fleet of drones flying over the city centre before dawn on the morning of Wednesday, January 14th. The man from South Bristol, who doesn't want to be identified, said he was standing near Cabot Circus car park at 5:30 a.m. when he saw one drone and then realised it was being joined by up to 7 others. He said they were flying over the centre from all sorts of directions and heading towards Kingswood Way. I saw that 2 came from what looked like the south of Bristol and were heading towards Kingswood. That's where I lost them. I must have seen around 8. They all headed in the same direction from their various points.
Okay. It's kind of... I'll get to a bit closer shot on this one. Yeah, again, it's that. See that? Or is it too? At least a decent. Yeah, I mean, that one there. You could kind of see just a little bit that the fact that this is a triangle. It's quite high up. I would love to hear the actual audio, the pure audio, not the voiceover. I haven't seen any drones in Bristol. I might have captured it. I'm guarantee I must have caught something on my time-lapse camera. Must have done at some point. But it's moving fast, isn't it, when it comes to time-lapse? Because otherwise, I'm watching a video that's 24 hours, and it's like, I haven't got fucking time to do that. You know what I mean? So what I would take, for instance, 16 hours into like 10 minutes. It's kind of hard to tell, isn't it?
Said he was
and it's flashing like an aircraft as well. So yeah, I tell you what, I'll just show the video footage. But yeah, around my city of Bristol, there have been some drone sightings. Alleged drone sightings, which I will keep my eyes to the skies. Yes. So I thought it was quite interesting to show. Drone Club. Yeah, there was a big hype, wasn't it, Sadie, on X, talking about where are these drones coming from? Like it was in New Jersey, Copenhagen, amongst other places as well, military bases. I think there's something military behind it. Again, what we're getting truth even from the Trump administration, or well, they're saying, I can't remember what they said now, is most likely a training exercise. Not saying that's not necessarily saying that's true, but again, it seems more likely. But they're not going to tell, because basically if they disclosed what technology they actually have to the public, is disclosing to the enemies what they actually have in terms of capability with the military, because I think it's all military form. I mean, why are they flying over military bases and not shooting them down? I know they have in some cases, but in most cases over military bases, they're not. So again, I'm not believing the Trump administration or the excuse for it or what we've seen in these drones. But again, it's what purpose and what threat does it have to the public? Do you know what I mean? Like what exactly is the threat behind it? Yeah, but we don't know where it's coming from, so it must be UFO. It was like I nearly had this. I was saying, well, it was not an argument, but I was on a Daily Conspiracy podcast, and I think it was before the show. And me and Lee, I think it was just me and Lee on the show, and we were talking about drones and the fact that the term drones now means UFOs. And I'm like, no, a UFO is an unidentified flying object. We know they're drones because we see they're drones, and we've actually got video footage that there are drones. But Lee would say, yeah, but that would make it identified flying object. But the fact is that we don't know where these are coming from makes it a UFO. No, it's not, because we've got video footage of the drone itself. But he says, yeah, but we don't know where it's coming from. But it's like, that's like me pointing my camera up into the sky, filming a helicopter and saying, that's a UFO because I don't know where it's coming from. But it's like, but I can see it's a helicopter because I'm filming the helicopter. It's like with the drones, we can still see the drones. We're filming it. Even some of them are actually aircraft, but it still doesn't make it a UFO, okay? Because it's a drone and we can see their fucking drones. So the whole aspect of that term of drones are now UFOs just is like, hey, what? Like, no, it's like that's an identified flying object because we can identify, we can see it's a drone. But the fact that we don't know where it's coming from doesn't classify it a UFO at all. Do you know what I mean, mate? But yeah, drones. I'll keep updated if I think it's actually news-worthy. Button, please, Nick. There we go. Right. What else we got here? I tell you, let's just go to X. Okay, let's just go to X. I've got some pretty decent stuff. All right, Sophia, fine. You want to see a picture of... I'll just put this in Grok, right? And I said it the same thing again. I said, could you tell me what gender this is? And I literally put these two photographs together. Hey, Andrew, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. So, Sophia, this is for you. All right. I put in Grok, any ghost pictures. Yeah, got ghost pictures and all that. Right. Keep this. Right. Watch this. So I put this in Grok saying, could you tell me what gender this is? And actually gave me up a photograph of me looking like a girl, not intentionally, back in 2007. So I put the photographs side by side. So here we have, hold on. We're in it. No, not that one. Where's the photographs together? Oh, is that one, you bloody idiot? There we go. Check this out. Right, here we go. Right. That's me. And that's what Grok did. Once again, it's showing me that I'm a flipping girl back in 2007. So yeah, once again, is a very embarrassing shot of me when I was, I don't know if 17. This is just for Sophia. Just for you, darling. Here it is. There's nothing really changed, isn't it? It just basically highlighted my bloody eyes a bit. Like, what is the difference between those two photographs? Look. Like, there is literally nothing different between the original and that one that Grok did. I don't know if long hair would suit me anymore. This is it. Because I got the wanker's beard. You know, the what is the goatie's beard? The wanker's beard. It kind of gives it away. And the Adam Dapple. Oh no, I think it's Sophia. There you go, darling. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I look at these photographs and think, what the bloody yeah. Honestly, I would have looked more like someone in the boy band with short hair back in the day. But yeah, there you go, Sophia. Just for you. Happy 1 year anniversary, Alien Addict. Once again, embarrassing myself once again. Yeah. Oh, it's a bit of a laugh. Come on, we've got to have a laugh at it. But it's funny how Grok, just by asking the question, what gender is this person? And it does that. I'm looking at the photographs. There's no difference in between. You know what I mean? But anyway. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Hey, John. How's it going? John Smith. Nice to see you. How's it going? Round face, no beard, long legs. Oh, mate, it's not bloody intentional. It's not intentional. It's just way God made me. Blame God for my looks back in the day. Yeah. So anyway, let's bring up X. Let's bring up X and let's see what X has in store. What bloody are you talking about? Talking rubbish again. Let's bring up that and that. Smash a few buttons out to that one and to bring this up. Right. Okie dokie. What we got here? I think we got a few things to talk about. Oh, Mr. Haini-san. Oh, you can fuck off. I thought I unsubscribed from you. Okay, right. We do have stuff to talk about. I thought I did. So the Virginia case. So UFO Mania does put up stuff, not exactly entirely accurate.
You're responsible
For the infection that affected the...
Okay, I love the AI of this. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. If you slap it, I reckon you'll get all like sticky. You know what I mean? I don't know. But if I saw that and they came towards me, and I'm going to show you a video that will scare the shit out of you. I'm not joking. Which I notice now. When I went ghost hunting, I got so scared, but my adrenaline hit the fucking roof, and I'm like, you know that is it fight or flight? I found out quite quickly. I actually got a fight in me because fucking hell, I'm not like, come on then, bro, want to come? It's like fucking ego for it. But anyway, we'll carry on with that. But it looks like if you slap this thing, it looks a bit sticky. You know what I mean, mate? Where's the bloody thing gone? Where is it? I can't find it. Oh, there it is. There, idiot.
My conclusions focusing exclusively on the identification and analysis of the bacterium responsible for the infection that affected the soldier. This bacterium proved to be a microbial agent of extremely high aggressiveness and lethality. Given its characteristics, I understand that it goes beyond the limits of a conventional infection, possibly presenting itself as a highly specialized mechanism of aggression and defense, which raises the hypothesis of its alien origin. We are currently awaiting the necessary legal procedures for the exhumation of the body, with the expectation that advanced studies in molecular biology may provide new evidence regarding its mechanisms of aggressiveness, corroborating the hypothesis that it is an organism of extraterrestrial origin. If confirmed, such a finding would represent unequivocal proof of the existence of extraterrestrial life, implying a profound global reformulation of our philosophical understanding of existence.
Otherwise known as catastrophic disclosure. Yeah, I've always wondered that, where the body was actually kept. The exhumation of it, yeah. That's interesting, isn't it?
January the 8th, 2026, Virginia, Dr. J. Giannini.
Awesome. Sweet. Well, we'll see within time. We have another one here. I tell you, that's 4 minutes long. Okay, we'll skip this one. We do have Truth Poll on X right here. Hey, Wi-Fi. All the best, mate. Have a good weekend. And yeah, I'll speak to you soon, brother. Nice to see you. And yeah, all the best. All the best. Okay. All right. Okay. So this right here is reminds me of Billy Meyer. So this is on December the 23rd, 2025. A couple of sisters spotted a flying saucer-like object in the sky. The witness stated that due to her smartphone turning off, that they couldn't get a longer footage, but they were able to take a couple of pictures when the phone kept shutting down. Here we go. And obviously she's been blurred out. Oh, hold on. There we go.
La historia. La verdad, sí, un susto, fue una impresión porque es algo que uno no ve a diario. Claro. Es algo, la verdad, fue un susto bastante grande. ¿De qué tamaño usted cree que era ese artefacto? Yo creo que aproximadamente unos 3 metros, más o menos del grande de la cuatrimoto en la que yo andaba ese día. Se imagino la impresión que usted le dio ver ese artefacto, o sea, una cuatrimoto volando pero plana. Le dio mucha impresión a usted. ¿Y qué decía su hermanita? No, ella asustada, apenas miraba y esa grosería ahí. ¿Quién fue la primera que lo vio, usted o ella? No, mi hermanita. Y ella fue la que le anunció, sí, porque en el video ella te comentó, Natalia, mira esto. Incluso ya hice un par de vulgaridades ahí. Pero bueno, es algo muy real y es algo que es en directo. Natalia, cuénteme una cosa. Ese video usted lo filmó en 4K. ¿Por qué no siguió filmando más? Porque había momentos en que el celular se me estaba apagando. Se me apagaba, entonces
the phone was turning off.
Ya lo último
Shut it down.
Estaba pegado casi a la
Okay, back. Oh, that's fucking. Oh my god, I didn't realize it's this detailed. Fucking hell, that's hilarious. Look how small it is. Oh, bloody hell. Look, guys, I'm a true believer, but fucking hell, this is hilarious. This is fucking funny. Inner A, Captain Hagworth, my dear. This is like Billy Meyer style. I'm sorry, I know there's like footage saying it's too good to be true, but this is literally taking the piss. This is hilarious, man. I reckon it's same with the Boogosphere. They've literally attached it to the bloody Thunderbird prop. They've literally attached this to a drone, flew it around. It's the same for the Boogosphere. Look, it's on a string. If you compare, there's one thing I wanted to do, and I think it's really worth going through. And I don't want to talk about Billy Meyer because you know where I stand. But the footage that Billy Meyer shows compared to the Boogosphere, there are certain areas, certain angles, certain moments of the footage where it kind of like swings out and then it goes like that again. It's like, it's so typical example on a string. This is hilarious. This is like, this is why I cannot, sometimes you should not take ufology too seriously.
Usted dice que él medía más o menos ¿cuánto?
Unos 3 metros.
3 metros. Usted dice que era el grandor del artefacto en que usted...
I really enjoyed that. I got a bloody good chuckle out of that. Let's watch it again.
¿Qué sintió usted
con
la historia?
La verdad, sí, un susto, fue una impresión porque es algo que uno no ve a diario.
Claro.
Es algo, la verdad, pues es bastante grande.
¿De qué tamaño usted cree que era ese artefacto?
All right, okay, so...
Eso es bastante grande.
¿De qué tamaño usted cree que era ese artefacto?
Yo creo que aproximadamente unos 3 metros, más o menos del grande de la cuatrimoto en la que yo andaba ese día.
¿Se imagina la impresión que usted...
Del grande de la...
Okay, what's interesting about this, and I think it's worth going through, is that she puts the camera up, but she's focusing on this bit here. Do you see what I mean? Right, darling. You're a sweetheart. So she's focusing on a completely wrong direction. So I think they're trying to actually not film the actual drone itself. It's on a drone, guys. This is a toy figure on a drone. I'm just going to say it out now. UFOs are real, but sometimes people in this field just take the piss, and I think we're seeing it here.
Se imagina la impresión que usted le dio ver ese artefacto, o sea, una cuatrimoto volando pero plana.
She's focusing on, she's not even focused on the actual object itself. I want to see the full frame, uncut version of this. I know she said the phone was turning on and off, but that's a very, very poor excuse. And I know that has happened in UFO sightings, but what we're dealing with here, I mean, look, she's not even focusing on the right direction of the actual object.
Se imagina la impresión que usted le dio ver ese artefacto, o sea, una cuatrimoto volando pero plana. Le dio mucha impresión a usted. ¿Y qué decía su hermanita?
No, ella asustada.
Let's bring my cat up. Come on, darling. Do you want to have a look at this? What do you reckon? What do you reckon of that, darling? My cat's like not impressed.
Apenas miraba y decía groserías ahí.
¿Quién fue la primera que lo vio, usted o ella?
No, mi hermanita.
It's a bad one, man. I don't think it's a drone, bruv.
Incluso ya hice un par de vulgaridades ahí.
I reckon this. Same with the Boogosphere. I reckon all on the string. Drone, string, model. That's all it is.
Incluso ya hice un par de vulgaridades ahí.
Look,
mira esto.
She focuses on the actual object, and then she completely misses it and focuses onto a completely landscape background. Zooms in to nothing, to cloud.
Natalia, cuénteme una cosa. Ese video usted lo filmó en 4K. ¿Por qué no siguió filmando?
And she's actually moving away. Look, she's walking away.
¿Por qué no siguió filmando más?
You would be still focusing on that object. No.
Porque había momentos en que el celular se me estaba apagando. Se me apagaba, entonces, pues, no de decir ya lo último de seguir insistiendo porque era...
I just fucking can't. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my brain. I think I just lost a few brain cells watching this.
Se demoraba mucho en prender. Se apagaba y cuando... Estaba pegado casi a la torre. Sí,
estaba casi pegado a la torre.
It's bloody small. Well, there. I don't think even a 5-foot creature can fit in this through this bloody thing. Look how small it is.
Torre, sí, señor.
¿Usted dice que él medía más o menos cuánto?
Unos 3 metros.
3 metros.
Lo que
¿Usted dice que era el grandor del artefacto en que usted andaba la moto?
Sí, sí, señor.
Check the last frame. All right, Paul, let's have a look. What, when it's actually on the... well, that one. Again, sorry guys, I've got to show you this, but
Sí,
welcome to ufology.
Porque era muy...
Last frame, Paul. Which bit? Oh no, oh, the moving one. All right, okay. Okay, this bit here.
Y es algo que es en directo. Natalia, cuénteme una cosa. Ese video usted lo filmó en 4K, porque no sé, es algo muy real y es algo que es en directo. Natalia, cuénteme una cosa.
So I'm just
ese video
that just to see.
Usted lo filmó en 4K.
That she's moving away whilst the object is there. Look, see? Oh, that bit there. Is that what you're talking about, Paul?
4K. No sé.
That's a bug, isn't that a bug? I don't know, Paul. What, do you think there's like string there? What is it? Yeah, mate. Yeah. It's the highlight of the week, mate, is this one. Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to move on from that one. Yeah, so this disclosure right there, man. That's it. We got the best photograph of a flying saucer in some power lines. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, look at this aurora. Isn't that beautiful? Stunning. That's what it should have been like. That's what I should have filmed. I was hoping to film. Beautiful. I don't know what it's like now. Is it supposed to be on now? Anyway. Oh, right. This right here. What I find quite hilarious that everyone is showing this footage, but doesn't actually give the person a shout out. I know it says Uncanny Expeditions. I know this person because we actually interviewed the guy on Hidden Underbelly show. But yeah, no one puts a shout out or any sources to any information on this video footage. And I knew it was this from this guy. Obviously, it said it's there, but I actually watched it when I was having a doctor's appointment. This is interesting. This is a very intriguing footage. Check this out. From Uncanny Expeditions. Fantastic. Honestly, the guys, we interviewed him and he really gets into the nitty gritty into like Area 51 and stuff like that, all these secret places.
The aircraft that passed overhead this time appeared to be closer to an equilateral triangle shape with a flatter trailing edge.
It's giving off a contrail. I know that because you can see the trail and the gap between the aircraft and the actual object itself. Yeah, we might do, mate. Yeah, we'll see. I would have thought so, mate. It's around the area. It's around the area. Dorito. Yeah. We'll get to what it might actually be when we get back onto Twitter. It's interesting though, isn't it? Look at that.
Immediately, my mind... The aircraft that passed overhead this time appeared to be closer to an equilateral triangle shape.
That is one music. Well, there's two styles of music that I really love. Is ambient sound, like this, and lounge music. Do you know what one of my favorite soundtracks ever is? Actually the Silent Hill 2 soundtrack from the video game. That is a proper eerie concept music. It's yeah, Silent Hill 2. Go listen to it. It's but you got to be in the right mood for it. Put it on the background when you're bloody vacuuming or something like that. But anyway, back to this object itself. It's triangle. I'm not saying it's a TR3B because it's not. You don't see 3 indication lights whatsoever. But it's the condensation trail that goes behind the aircraft. We know it's condensation trail because of the gap between the aircraft and the trail itself. Hence, I know when I film the skies and, you know, all the trails in the skies and stuff like that, you can see that there's a gap in between. So, you know, it's coming out the engine. So, you know, it's coming out of the engine. So, you know, it's got a propulsion system. Hence what we're seeing here.
With a flatter trailing edge.
With the music. Yeah, Sophia. Yeah. Beautiful. That's the sort of music you listen to when you're getting stoned. No, right, darling. Oh, you can hear the music, can you? Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. Take a good look at it. It looks like a good old triangle. So as we go back on to X, John Greenwald said this. Hold on. Go back. What we are seeing here is technology decades in the making. I want to see what hasn't rolled out yet. Yeah, very interesting concepts. He's saying, like, even like that. Very, very old photograph of the A12 Avenger 2 concept from the 80s and 90s. So obviously we got the one that was shot. Oh no, that is from 2014. Look, you can see it here, guys, right here on the side. It resembles the Jeff Templeton's 2014 Kansas daylight shot. Yeah, you got that one there. You got that one there. Huh. Yeah, it's definitely military technology. Thing is that you can see there the rigid. So that would have shown up on the actual photograph itself. But again, it's pretty good to go through that, the fact that, you know, we need to try to at least identify these aircraft, even though it looks like a triangle, and it kind of harkens back to like the Aurora project. I mean, that's going back to the 80s, 90s. You know, this is like 30, 40 years old. So most probably what we're seeing here on Uncanny Expeditions video footage here, you can see most probably is old technology, in my opinion. But it's good though. It's pretty good. But yeah, Uncanny Expeditions, really, really good. I can't think of what is his bloody name? Shit, I forgot his bloody name. Anyway, so because we interviewed him as well. Okay, right. More raw stuff. James Greenwald. Oh, we got a sightings broadcast from 1986. Virginia case. Okay, we can skip that one again. Right, this is what I want to talk about at some point. This is to do with Vrillion, all right? So recalling the mystery of the 6-minute extraterrestrial TV broadcast that remains unsolved. So on the 26th of November 1977, they were playing Doctor Who or something like that, and this transmission came over of someone called Vrillion with his extraterrestrial messages. There's no original footage of this, but this is apparently what actually happened.
There are conditions. These include stopping the execution of all captured prisoners of war.
Hi, John. John Kill, nice to see you, mate. Welcome on in. Nice to see you.
In Australia, Mr. Kerry Packer's cricketers are still...
All right, awesome, man. Yeah, sweet. Well, appreciate you coming in. And yeah, we kind of like look back into the past and ufology. I've got a bunch of books and magazines here that I look through. I'm screwing up words really badly today, sorry. But yeah, it's nice to see you and welcome on in. And yeah, this is allegedly what it's supposed to look like back in the original broadcast in 1977. Again, it might have been that like Max Headroom hijack from the 90s, I think, or 80s. Same sort of scenario, but again, this is apparently what it's supposed to look like.
This is the voice of Allah.
Representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command speaking to you.
Hey, Carlos, Skywatcher. Nice to see you, man.
We speak to you now to say the same as we have done to your brothers and sisters all over this, your planet Earth. We come to warn you of the destiny of your race and your world so that you may communicate to your fellow beings the course you must take to avoid the disaster which threatens your world and the beings on other worlds around you.
So apparently this is true. This is what actually happened. Apparently this hijack of the Doctor Who episode, apparently. And he had this fucking message come along, you know, really on, I think his name is, which actually kind of harkens back to Dr. Frank Strange's book called Strangest at the Pentagon, to do with Valiant Thor himself. He was an extraterrestrial that came down and trying to help humanity with new technology. Obviously, he was an extraterrestrial. But kind of like Vril again. We've got the word Vril. So another concept of that word again.
This is an order that you will share in great awakening as the planet passes into the new age of Aquarius. The new age will be a time of great peace and liberation for your race.
Yeah, mate, yeah. If it's anything like good that I think is worth showing, absolutely, yeah. We obviously look at old cases and stuff like that, but yeah, these live shows, mate, it's mostly you look at like new stuff and, you know, just a bit of a chin wag. Just imagine us being in a pub and having a bit of a talk and all that. So yeah.
Be still now, and for your chance may not come again. All your weapons of evil must be removed. The time for conflict is now past, and the race of which you are a part may proceed to the higher stages of its evolution if you show yourselves worthy to do this. You have but a short time to learn to live together in peace and goodwill. Small groups all over the planet are learning this, and exist to pass on the light of the dawning new age to you all. You are free to accept the teachings.
Many go as wide as this. Then they run out.
Here now, the voice of Rilon, representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command.
All right, let's see how. Is he rambling on again? All right, okay, there we go. You got the got the gist of it. So yeah, apparently a alleged broadcast from Ashtar himself, or is it really on? I can't remember. One of the two. Oh my god, what the bloody hell? Have I got Brian Cox on here?
Detected a radio.
I'll be nice. Be nice, Nick. Be nice.
August the 15th, 1977, a radio telescope called a Big Ear detected a radio signal from
Look at his stupid face.
Somewhere in the vicinity of the constellation Sagittarius.
He reminds me of James Blunt. Remember James Blunt, singer?
And this is the printout from that night. So you can see that somewhere around 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, a very bright radio signal pulsed in. It looks something like this.
It's going to draw a bloody penis on it.
Sketch it out. It was a...
I would consider him as a BBC fuckboy.
A pulse with a width of around 72 seconds and the peak intensity, the peak brightness.
Oh, mate, no, can't stand you, mate. There's only so much I can tolerate from it. Why did I save that? Oh, it's probably because I wanted to bitch about David. I forgot his name now. What's his name? Brian Cox. It's got a cock in it in his surname or thereof. But anyway, enough from that. I think I just want a bit of a bitch fest or trigger some people. Yes, he's a smug prick, isn't he? He's a smug prick. Okay, we can all agree. All right, so no Brian Cox. That's it. No more Brian Cox. Oh man. Oh dear. I know it's bloody kryptonite to me, mate. Honestly. Brian Cox. Yeah, I just called him a cock. I think I just wanted a bitch. I just wanted a bitch and sesh, right? Put a bit bigger so you guys can see. You can see. All right. Okay, cool. More Virginia case stuff. Look, this is weird. If you want a really good place to like find interesting stuff, Science Magazine on X. Look at this woman, what she can do with a stick. Now that's anti-gravity right there. Look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, you will get random stuff like that. Okay, right, check this out. This is, do you know what? This is me back in like 2007-8, trying to find consistencies in like movies to like predict like further events. Is it called predicted programming? I think that's it.
Okay, this is Men in Black. This is obviously hidden in plain sight. So look right here. You're gonna see a plane. That's a plane. There's the Twin Towers.
Right.
In the exact same spot, 2 smokestacks. You cannot tell me that's a coincidence.
Okay, I think seeing a bit too far beyond, you know, trying to find like the little like things with like conspiracies like that. It's like you try to put the puzzle pieces together. It's like, they obviously knew this event was going to happen. No, they didn't. I'm sorry. Just like, why would they show it in the bloody movie? This is it. I'm like, so the people that wrote this movie knew that the events of 9/11 was going to happen. So they wanted to let the public in a subliminal sort of way. What's going on here? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I could not see. I understand the point this person's coming across, but I think it's seen a bit too far beyond the parapet. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay. Oh, see you soon, John. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, I just find that a bit too. What can I say? Trying to find the connections to prove your point. Do you know what I mean? They said, that's proof that 9/11 that predicts 9/11. I'm like, I don't really think so. To be honest with you. Yeah, I remember. Didn't they actually remove it? Because I remember the original Spider-Man, we'll say the original one, the 2001 Tobey Maguire one, which I absolutely love, by the way, had the Twin Towers. Actually, they came out the same year as 9/11, didn't it? I think. Yeah, back 2001. Yes, I was right. So, yeah, again, it's just like, don't spend too much time looking through these connections because it probably gets you absolutely nowhere. But, again, depends on the person, isn't it? Do you know what? When it comes to AI, I'm finding it is now become a bit too realistic. And it's come to the point now where I'm going, it's kind of fooling me. Look, this one here, look.
What the hell?
We all know it's fake.
What is hiding?
But what's interesting is he even got the shadow, the way the shadow projects on the ground, the smoke ring it's all there. It really is.
Looks like a massive UFO. Look at that thing.
If that was me, I'll be like, oh my God. I'll be like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That'll be me. I'll be chucking stuff in it. But it's good though.
What
look,
kind of cloud is that?
It's really. And they got the fucking the date wrong. Look at that. 9/11. Oh, bloody coincidence. They've added an extra 0 on there. Is that supposed to be 2025? Well, they've got the bloody date wrong. The bloody year wrong. That's like 1,000 years into the future.
Not a normal one.
No, because look at it spreading out. Like
yeah, exactly.
I
know it's fake. I know it's fake.
Look how it's bulging out right here.
But it's good though, isn't it? It's bulging out, mate. Yeah. Oh yeah, this one here. Okay, sorry, babe. Sorry. So I just got told off by the missus because I'm shouting. Yeah, this is the Virginia, apparently the coloured version. There's no sound. And you can see a creature. Where is it to? Where to, you bastard? There he is. There. I'm just going to shut the door. I might have to speak a bit quiet. Bigfoot. Oh, dear. I don't know. Oh, it moves. I'm just going to shut the door. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Couldn't really keep the camera still. I don't know about this footage, to be honest with you. It looks like it was copied from a TV screen. Guys, was this debunked? Did anyone actually debunk this at all? Yeah, I don't know on that one. Okay, well, anyway, I thought I'll show that footage. More Uncanny Expedition stuff. Yeah, this. This scares the crap out of me. It's babies, or like especially babies that are running in horror films. If I saw this, look, it's creepy. It's gonna creep me out. That's fucking terrifying. Tell me that you won't run away or drop kick the bloody thing. Yeah, that's not a baby.
Flashes on. All right, let's take a look.
Oh, God's sake. Fucking hell. What the hell is he running away from? Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. Jesus. Well, it was just a baby bit. Bloody terrifying. Doesn't that scare you? It scares me. It's terrible. Yeah, this is it. Welcome to the world of AI now. It's become to the point where it's fooled me. Oh, remember the video footage I showed of the guy that was chucking the newspapers through the doors in India? That was AI. And I played it, thought it was actually real. It goes to the show. But yeah, fucking baby. Sod that. That's terrifying. Oh, what's this? Have a look.
He was interested in seeing my photographs. So I went out to the air base with my daughter, and I got a phone call from the Air Force Base telling me to come out there and see a Captain King.
Mm-hmm.
He was interested in seeing my photographs. So I went out to the air base with my daughter in the car, and he said, "Well, wait right here." So I waited, and finally, about 20 minutes later, up drives this station wagon. Out gets this fellow in civilian clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Walks up to me and says, "Hello, I'm Wade King. What can I do for you?" And I said, "Well, sir, somebody from your office called me and said you were interested in seeing my photographs." He said, "What photographs?" I said, "The photograph of the UFO I took."
Mm-hmm.
He looked at me and he says, wait right here. So he went to the guard shack. 5 minutes later, up walks the guard in uniform with a sidearm, puts his hand on my window of the car and says, "Are you military?"
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "No, sir, I'm not." He looked at me like I was born yesterday, and he said, "Well, let me tell you this." He said, "Why don't you turn the photographs over to the captain and let him take it from here?"
Mm.
I said, "Listen, I'll compromise. I'll give you a photo, and you tell me what you want to do with it do what you want. Anything that you think you can help me find out what this is. He said, well, we'll certainly do that. Thank you so much. And he wrote his name on I.O. Bill Herman, one photograph, and he handed me his card with that written on the back. So I took it and I left. Thankful I wasn't military. So I took these blow-ups back to the information office to get my photo back from the captain. The minute I walked in his office, he was right face.
Oh, Nathan, yeah, all the best, Nathan. Contact me on Alien Addict again, and I'll more than happy to come on the show. I obviously won't be stoned. Don't worry about that. I'll be very coherent. Don't worry. But no, thanks for being here in chat and celebrating this 1 year anniversary on Alien Addict. It's much appreciated. And yeah, thank you for coming a member from last week as well. But yeah, all the best, Nathan, and I'll catch you soon, brother. All the best.
Attitude, and got up and said, "Hello, Mr. Herman. How you doing?" And I said, "Fine." Let me tell you, we put it through our information channels, and this is what they told us. You photographed an F-4 Phantom flying at 5,000 feet. That's what you photographed, Mr. Herman. But if you look here, pointing to that picture, he said, if you look here, you'll see the stabilizer and the back tail, and you can even, if you look close, you can see the exhaust. But what did I do? I pulled out my blow-ups, and I said, tell me something. I put them down in front of him, the same exact picture, and I said, does this look like an F-4 Phantom to you? And he looked at it, and he kind of went like this. And he says, "No, listen." He says, if I was you, I just forget you saw it.
You know, in looking at these photos,
do you know what that actually looks like? Remember the Bob Lazar Mexican UFO I just showed a moment ago? It looks like that, doesn't it?
It is quite difficult to imagine the overwhelming eldritch sense of fear that you must feel observing something.
Interesting. I'll look into that case. Yeah, the Bill Herman 1978 case. Oh, okay, check that out. Awesome. Okay. Oh, Hani Masan, what's he doing now?
Las imágenes grabadas alrededor del mundo. Extraordinarias imágenes. De verdad. Usted tiene la mejor opinión, pero para mí son una clara demostración de que estamos siendo visitados, de que es intensa esta visita.
It's just the background. I just do it for the background, really.
De que no se va a ir.
It's like PS2 graphics.
Y de que va a seguir creciendo hasta que finalmente iniciemos un proceso de comunicación. Vea usted las pruebas.
El 7 de diciembre de 2025, un objeto volador no identificado fue avistado sobre la ciudad de Medellín, Colombia, durante el atardecer. Los testigos grabaron el objeto, que parecía tener una forma de diamante o discoidal y era de color oscuro, destacando contra las nubes anaranjadas
Aliba
y púrpuras.
Just check that
El
one
objeto
enough, you.
parecía estar rotando o girando, lo que llevó a los testigos a descartar explicaciones convencionales. En un momento, parte de debajo de su estructura y mantenerse estático. Un comportamiento que reforzó la creencia de los testigos.
See, at least you got some context on this one, unlike that UFO that was in that power line. What we got here?
Oscuridad nocturna exhibía una apariencia inusual y cambiante, lo que alimentó rápidamente la especulación pública. En los videos compartidos se apreciaba una figura que inicialmente parecía ser un conjunto de líneas verticales brillantes dentro de una especie de halo. Lo más desconcertante era su comportamiento. Se le veía suspendido, pero luego parecía cambiar de forma, expandirse, multiplicarse en líneas o reducirse rápidamente antes de desaparecer momentáneamente entre
Sorry for the language. There's nothing I could do about it.
las nubes. Científica
Skip
persona
ahead.
en Colombia grabó un video con su teléfono móvil que rápidamente se hizo viral. Desde lo alto de una colina, con una vista espectacular de un valle montañoso y la ciudad al atardecer, el testigo capturó un extraño objeto oscuro en forma de diamante o platillo volador. El objeto parecía flotar y maniobrar con certeza. cerca del aeropuerto local. Justo cuando una aeronave se aproximaba para el aterrizaje sobre los edificios, una extraña esfera fue registrada explorando la zona de la pista.
Okay.
El objeto.
Fantastic. A bit of Haile Musan there for you. A bit like, no offense, but like a third phase of moon sort of. You know what I mean? It's like it's just got that quality, that sort of look to it. What else we got here? Oh yeah, I think next week what I want to do is talk about the time traveler. Actually, solid. Tell you what, we're going to do this with Hidden Underbelly Show. Maybe we'll see. And Coast to Coast AM did an interview with a man who claimed to be a time traveler. And this guy here, I think the Y-Files did a video on it. I'm not going to dedicate a whole episode to the Y-Files in regards of this person. Yeah, his name's Mike. Yeah, Mike's story in regards of a guy who built a time traveling device, apparently. Yeah, eventually disappeared 1996. Yeah, interesting. There we go. I think... Yeah, I'm going to save that for another time. All right, okay. So I'll tell you what, we'll come out of that. So that's it for X. I do have some couple of photographs here to show in regards of paranormal, because I haven't done like much paranormal stuff. Let's have a look. That one, there we go. Okay, here we go here, some photographs right here. I think Moody's gone, not Moody, I think 1 2 seconds gone, so shall I attempt to read just very, very quickly? So, the boy was born only a few weeks after the grandfather died. During the visit, During a visit, he crawled into his grandpa's favorite chair, inspiring his mother to take a photo. When the image was reviewed, a strange reddish figure appeared. Some believe it could be the ghost of his grandfather. Yeah, check this out. Sorry, guys. Now, odd, isn't it? It's like a proper apparition of a person. That's crazy, isn't it? In 2007. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Very, very good. Here's another one as well. A person who shared these images explained, the photos were taken by my ex-husband in December of 2002, when my daughter was just 3 years old. At the same day, she suddenly stopped breathing and had to be rushed to hospital, but the doctors couldn't find anything wrong with her. Every other photo on the roll came out completely normal. Each one was from her or someone holding her, with no images of anyone walking or standing in the background. This particular photo was always deeply unsettling to me. I've long wondered what the white figure and the white and a dark shape in the top right could be. I thought it might have been a shadow of a white figure, but they didn't line up at all. The shirt visible at the bottom is my ex-husband since he took the photo. And even the dog looked completely normal, which makes it even harder to explain. If anyone has any ideas what this could be, I really appreciate hearing your thoughts. Share your thoughts. And here it is here. I think this is the... Yeah, if I slow my reading down is better, but Bunchu Saxon gave me £20 to not read, and I've doing him the favor. But I would say this is pretty much a classic ectoplasm, isn't it? When you look at it, you could get the same effect with hair. For instance, cameras back in the day, especially film cameras. If you've got like obviously it's gone to your head here, and a strand of hair can literally, just even a slight strand goes over the camera lens, and actually will get this sort of effect. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Doesn't look like a hair, doesn't it? Could well be. Not too sure. Hey, Gobstopper, how's it going, man? How's it going? But yeah, the time travel one, yeah, I think a lot of it could be. But nevertheless, we'll dive into it and see what people's opinions on it. But yeah, it's immensely fascinating, I have to admit. Yeah. Here's another one. Here's a bloody creepy one. This photo was shared by a man named Hope and was taken on a Polaroid camera sometime in the late 70s, sometime in the 70s. It shows a young mother with her child, but behind them, you can spot something far more unsettling. The face that should not be there at all. Well, that's fucking scary. Look at that face. Do you think there's like a double exposure? Because if you look at the eye there, the hair, no, because the hair goes down a bit more here. The cheek doesn't match the same. It could be pareidolia. It could well be. But yeah, this was taken on film. This is what I like when it comes to actual film photograph, is that she does look possessed, actually, doesn't she? Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Like I said about these film photographs, that fact you're actually getting the genuine shots, and I understand it, you can fake with double exposure, but I think this, yeah, it looks like that, Sadie, isn't it? It looks very, very unsettling, I should say. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think that's that. Right. Just to really finish off, I think with this, what I'm about to sort of real cap off with Alien Addict, it's, I mean, what have I learned throughout the year? Before we get to this, all right, let's bring it up a bit bigger. What have I learned in the year of being the host of Alien Addict? I learned a lot. When I first started Alien Addict a year ago, I only went live once or twice. That was it. It was such a massive, massive challenge for me because I'm not really a social person. I can be social. I've learned a lot from that, but generally I keep to myself. And going forward with Alien Addict is, what material can I show that's going to be engaging? Trying to mix things up a little bit. I at least try to make the live shows a bit of fun, basically, and try to do something that's a little bit different to what other UFO channels are doing. This is why I focus on old material, looking into the back of the past of ufology. But at the same time, when you are going live, okay, you are seeing the real, true person. And I think the longer you do it, the more you see the person in their true form. And look, guys, look, you see me, especially on Hidden Show, one show where I was pissed off, I was angry. You see, look, we're all human. We're human at the same time. We're going to get angry and pissed off. And through the months of doing Alien Addict, there were, for instance, back in October, YouTube taking away so many subscribers. I was actually going back to the same subscriber count when I first started Alien Addict. I nearly gave up. I knew that I was like, do you know what? I'm going to throw in a towel. If it's going to happen like this, I'm just going to throw in a towel, because it felt like I was failing, really. And with that failure at that time, it's got better now since uploading videos, so it's all gone back dandy. But at that time period, I was going, is it something to do with me? Is it my attitude? Is it the things I'm saying? Is it key words? Is it the material I'm using? Nazi flying saucers. Yes, it's a very controversial subject, and I know for a fact that YouTube do not like that topic. They do not like it. You will get shadow banned for it. Saying certain words. I know sometimes there's a limit what to say, especially keywords like chemtrails and stuff like that. 9/11. YouTube hates that. Absolutely hates that. But you see me in my true form. But I've got to be honest. You know, my thoughts on ufology, obviously, are now harking back that the past year of what I've learned. Current Day Ufology bores the tits off of me. It's all the stuff on X that get promoted as like the Lou crew and all that. It's just a bunch of drama farmers, a bunch of theater. I'm sick and tired of this J.J. Abrams mystery box shit. It's just like backslapping and smelling each other's fucking farts in the room. It's like, oh yeah, good for you. Yeah, you shitting on Lou again. Yeah, oh, good for you. Good for you. It's like, oh, fucking like kindergarten shit. It bores the tits off of me. This is why I do not deal with that side of ufology. I don't want to talk about Lou. We know what my thoughts on it, and it attracts the wrong people. Okay, so through my year, the year of learning through Alien Addict, I've learned what content to put forward. And yes, we're looking back to the past because that's where I feel most nostalgic. I've got so much material here to use. I don't need the internet. I barely even use websites and stuff like that for research. I like old material. So this whole year has been a massive learning curve. But like I said, I will be honest. I will call bullshit out. I will get angry. I will get triggered, and I will admit that. And if I go a bit overboard, I will take a step back and I'll apologize, like I have done in the past. Don't mean it to be vulgar and all that. But going back to what this is saying, okay, so you get to see me in my true form. All right. This is what someone put. So I'm not everyone's cup of tea, or nor do I want to be. But what you get with me, especially in the gym as a trainer, is honesty, and I'm very black and white vocabulary. Just know, guys, that you can't please everybody you come in contact with in life. It's just not possible, and we all think and talk and act differently, don't we? The most important thing is don't lose yourself or mold yourself to fit into your surroundings that doesn't suit you, to make others accept for who you are. If this is what you need to hear, then I'm glad. Have a great day. Have a great and lovely day. And this is from my bootcamp teacher, Alan. Okay. He is so brutally honest. He will tell you that this is the guy that gives me shit in my boot camps and all that. He will be so honest with you, and he will spot you out, especially in the gym, like your weakness and stuff like that. It wouldn't say exploit it, but that's a boot camp sort of scenario. But this is what I mean by don't lose yourself and don't change yourself to suit other people's surroundings to make yourself accept yourself. And this is what I mean with Alien Addict, okay? How I present Alien Addict. I'm not gonna have this, respect. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm not going to put on this fake persona of like these other YouTube channels. Like if I showed that video footage of the UFO in that bloody power line and go, no, that's really good footage. That's amazing, guys. You know, what do you think, guys? Do you think this, it looks very genuine here? And it's just like, that's not me. That's a fake version. That is not me. I'm going to be brutally honest and say, no, this is fake and gay. And I can back this up with other footage from the past that looks exactly like this. And you just have to be the authentic you, and don't mold yourself to be anybody else. And that is one thing I learned last year about myself. I learned a lot about myself last year. Just be you. And AJ from the Y-Files was on a podcast, and he said the same thing. Don't be like other people. Don't be like other YouTube channels, other UFO YouTube channels. Be yourself. Be authentic. And this is what makes Alien Addict unique, okay? Yeah, I slip up. You know how badly I read. I can't pronounce the words properly, but I earn up to it. But we proceed forward, and we get to learn the history of ufology the best way that I can. But this is what I mean. You are seeing the true, authentic me, okay? And I'm not going to change anything for that. Yeah, okay, I'll say, like, for instance, the FAG word, which I always say as a cigarette, I'm not going to say anymore. I'm going to say the word retarded, and cunt, because they're my favorite words. But otherwise than that, I'm going to keep things more or less PG-13. You're not going to be PG-13 if you can say the word cunt. But you see what I mean? I just have to be myself. And the past year, you would see me in my true form. Do you know what I mean? Because when people upload videos, for instance, here's a typical example of Boogie99, that fat guy, Boogie. Millions of subscribers. He was like I can't remember the guy was I can't remember, but he was like one of these influencers. That's the word I'm trying to get, you know, back on YouTube as the good guy. And then he started going live, and that's when you see the real true people in their true form. It just ends up to being complete cunts. You know what I'm talking about? Is it Boogie 999 or something like that? You know, the real fat guy that he was like the Mr. Rogers of YouTube. You know, real humble guy. You know, I would never hurt anybody. But when you start going live, you start to see the person in their true form. This is it. So this is what you're seeing me in my true form. We like to have a laugh. Obviously, we take the piss and all that, but it's all a bit coherent. It's nothing like too bad. You know what I mean? So in regards of what I learned on Alien Addict in the past year and how I'm going to proceed forward, I think got my foot in. I think it's good. We've gone a steady up for Alien Addict in terms of subscribers. It was very disheartening last year, but yeah, just don't change who you are. Okay, and I think everybody sometimes needs to hear that. I mean, Al's been through the ringer. He survived cancer, by the way. He's actually got one eye. You wouldn't even notice that, you know. So he's been through a lot of shit. But he knows how to deal with people. He knows how to get with people, especially people training at his gym. And I pretty much see him nearly every day. But yeah, don't change who you are, guys, and don't mold yourself to fit other people's surroundings to make people accept who you really are. No, don't do that. Just be you, man. Be you. So yeah, I hope I can be a bit brutally honest sometimes. You know, sometimes things just got to be said, you know, but you can't, like I said, you can't please everybody, and that's absolutely fine. That's just one person out of what, 12 billion people on this planet. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So, oh, thanks, man. I really do appreciate it. As why you guys are here, this is it. It's because you guys are here each week. Is why I keep doing Alien Addict. So, yeah, but nobody's perfect, guys. Nobody's perfect. So I'm glad everyone has joined me in the past year, and I'm actually quitting. No, I'm joking. That's a bad thing to say. No, I'm joking. No, of course I'm going to continue with Alien Addict, going through old materials and stuff like that. 2 live shows a week, plus 2 shows, 2 live shows and 2 uploads each week. Okay, so it's 4 videos a week. Talk about the history of ufology and obviously up-to-date stuff like the Virginia case that we talked about. Anything I think is worth talking about. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for celebrating this 1-year anniversary with me. It's been a learning curve, and it's also been like a massive pleasure. Yeah, I think I'm there. I think like I still get nervous, of course I do, especially when I read and all that. I tell you what, I'm going to keep reading to the regular uploads and not the live streams. Otherwise, people have to donate money. I'm joking. One True Saxon, I know he's not there, but bloody hell, man. God. Oh, Rotary, did you give me £2? Did you give me 2? Oh, mate, sorry. Did I miss your bloody super chat earlier? So sorry, mate. Bloody hell. Yeah, I'm just going to say massive thank you to Rotary Matrix and Azuri Boy, One True Saxon again, Ben from Oz, and Sophia Hippie. Sophia, sorry. It's just your tag name there. Oh, my God, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's really as much appreciated. Is why you guys are here, why I keep doing these live streams, and it's yeah. Yeah, so I just go through chat. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Moody. So yeah, I think that is it, guys. I think that is it. So I hope that quote from Alan helps you and helps me, definitely, for sure. But sometimes he just call you a cunt in a nice way. He's very blurry, black and white with his vocabulary, but it's we have a good laugh, man. We have a good laugh. So yeah, round 2, the second year of Alien Addict, and we shall see what we have in store, because there's no sign of slowing down. And in like one of the videos I uploaded is I was going to say that actually, Bob, is disclosure going to come in 2026 or is it 2027? It's not going to happen. It's not. We need catastrophic disclosure at this point. And then it'll be disclosure the next year, and it'll be the next year after that. It's a bit like Stephen Bassett. He's been saying it for like 20 years. Oh, don't worry, disclosure's happening soon. Don't worry. By December, it'll be disclosure. Don't worry. But anyway, guys. So yeah, what do I have in store for next week? Me and Hidden will be going live on Wednesday, and I'll be going live obviously Tuesday as well. Obviously doing our 1.5 hour shows that we do, plus the live stream on Friday as well, plus the regular uploads. So guys, thank you so much. I'm rambling too much. 3 hours and 15 minutes we're coming up to. So yeah, I think that'll do. Say your goodbyes now, and yeah, I appreciate everyone in chat. Just to say massive thank you to Rotary Matrix, Zuru Boy, One True Saxon, twice, Ben from Oz 1975, and Sophia for the donations. It is much appreciated, guys. And yeah, it's a pleasure as always. So yeah, watch Heretic is good. Honestly, mate, I did enjoy it. I hope I didn't spoil anything for you, but it's the religion. When it talks about religion, even my missus was going, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But it's very, very good, very, very good. Thank you, Sadie, much appreciated. Thanks for being in chat, and yeah, have a good weekend to you as well, John Strokes and Sheepo Pop and Godstopper and Moody Mongrel and Paul Robinson and Godstopper again and Moody Mongrel and Paul Robinson and Sophia, Bob Lazar, John P. Adventures. Moody again. What's we got? Come say goodbye now, guys. And Paul Robertson and Chillster. Science Evidence Fringe. Much appreciated, guys. And John P. Ventures. There we go. Right, that's it. I am finishing the show. Have I got anything else to say? No, that's it. Right, Bob. That's it. I'm going to be off now. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. It'd be much appreciated. It will help the show out. And I shall see you on Tuesday for another live show on Alien Addict. So until next time, believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. I'll see you soon. All the best. Yeah, do you know what? Thinking about it, when it comes to OnlyFans, I might AI this person right here, which is technically me, and make a bit of profit out of it. Absolutely. Got an idea on that one. Sexifan. Yeah, mate, I'm not changing the bloody intro for shit. It's awesome. Guys, have a good weekend, and I shall see you on Tuesday. I thought that'd get you off, Sophia. OnlyFans it is. Right, guys, I shall see you Tuesday. All the best.